Blog Talk Radio.
Here we go. Blast off.
This is True Capitalist Radio. True Capitalist Radio.
I am your host, the man they call Ghost.
The badass of business.
Give him capitalism or give him death.
That's it. Period.
Broadcasting from his Skyline office studios in beautiful downtown Austin, Texas.
You sound fruitier than a box of Fruit Loops, for Christ's sake.
And now, he'll take it from here. Your host, the prognosticator of prognosticators, the man they call Ghost.
What's going on, folks, and thank you for tuning in with me to another edition of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank you very much for tuning in with me. This is episode number 528. Episode number 528 for all the folks that are keeping track of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And before we get into anything else, I'd like to ask everybody to please spread it around like wildfire on this Baller Friday, all right? Take this link and splash it all over the social media of the damn Silicon Valley oligarchs and spread it around like wildfire and let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house, and we are live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard U.S. time, right here on the official website of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, and it is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. And, of course, if you have not done so, please follow me on my only social media. I'm talking about Gab, and if you don't have a Gab, it's the last bastion of freedom of speech out here. You can find me on that social media website under the name Politics Ghost. All one word, no underscores. Politics Ghost is the name to follow on Gab, folks. Now, before we get into anything else, I want to remind everybody that this is Baller Friday. And for you folks that are new to the broadcast, the reason that we celebrate Baller Friday is because us capitalists look upon the week of work, the week of labor, the week of capitalizing, and we bask upon our success every Baller Friday. So with that being said, I know that I'm supposed to not be drinking here. I know all you trolls and all you internet people are probably going to give me a lot of crap about it. But the bottom line is I'm a grown-ass man, and I can do whatever the hell I want to do, and stomach ulcers and anemia, whatever the hell goddamn health brings me, I'm not going to stop. I want to have a good time, damn it. I'm not going to be some goddamn straight-edge square out here. Give me more beer. It's Baller Friday, for Christ's sake. Give me some more beer. You goddamn right. We got the ice chest in full effect, baby. It's filled with all kinds of beer. And, of course, it's German. Before, we no longer get German import beers in America anymore. I better take advantage while I can. Anyway, with that being said, let's go ahead. Let's crack open some beers here. Let's crack open some beers. Let's go ahead and let's pour that son of a bitch in. I mean, what a better way to start a Baller Friday. Now, of course, folks, if you're not somebody who consumes alcohol, I encourage you to bask in your success on this Baller Friday with your favorite vice. It could be a sody pop. It could be a whole pie with one fork. Whatever it is, bask in your success as a capitalist, baby. You understand? Because that's what it's all about. So, as I let this foam kind of go down on the glass here, I would like to encourage everybody within the sound of my voice, if you are not a capitalist, what are you doing? Why are you prohibiting yourself from being successful? Why are you stopping yourself from giving yourself the ability to carve your own destiny? I mean, that's why I come up on here every time I conduct a broadcast, is to spark synapses throughout the world. I'm trying to spark synapses in the brains of capitalists that are listening within the sound of my voice. And with that being said, folks, I'm going to raise my glass right now on this Baller Friday, and I want to say cheers to all the capitalists that are listening to this broadcast. And, of course, it goes without saying, my inner circle, baby. Cheers to the inner circle. And, folks, cheers to the man that brought the capitalist revolution to the United States. And it's basically crippling the goddamn globalist system down to its knees. And I'm talking about none other than the President of the United States, Donald Trump himself. Cheers, sir, and cheers to the capitalists. It's our time now. It's our time. So cheers, baby. It's good, man. It's good stuff. Anyway, with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about what we're going to discuss here this evening for the next 3 hours. Of course, the first hour, everybody's anticipating crypto and stocks breakdown, so we're going to do that here in just 1 second. But going into the second hour, folks, we're going to talk about President Trump, of course. We're going to talk about this Michael Wolff asshole who wrote this Fire and Fury. Who is Michael Wolff, first of all? And doesn't this guy look like a black albino capote? I mean, I'm serious. Doesn't this guy literally look like a albino black capote? How can anybody take this guy serious? First of all, I'm not going to judge a book by its cover. But secondly, this guy seems to be writing the same kind of fiction as Capote did. So let's just put it like that. Now, with that being said, we're going to talk about Steve Bannon and the biggest backstab in political history and what the hell his motive was. We're also going to talk about Robert Mueller's special counsel and how it's still being used as a political weapon to, for the Democrats. I mean, this is obvious, all right? How much more evidence do we need that folks at the Department of Justice, folks at the high levels of the FBI, people that were within the special counsel of Robert Mueller himself were associates or at least pro-Democrat? This is an inside job. The Democrats are directly implicated in this whole grand conspiracy. That's why you got these damn Democrats on the Senate and the House so vocal, talking about impeaching Trump, talking about Russia Trump, talking about all this nonsense, because they know that they're complicit in this crap. And I'm tired of the mainstream media putting Robert Mueller and his political weapon special investigation on some kind of an authoritative pedestal when it's nothing more than a political weapon and a sham of the Democrats. I can't believe that this damn crap is happening in today's America. They're blatantly breaking the law right in front of our faces, and no one's saying a goddamn thing about it. And by the way, as I've stated in past broadcasts, who in the hell is going to arrest these people? Who in the hell is going to arrest the former deputy of the Department of Justice, the Deputy Attorney General of the Department of Justice, Bill Orr? Who's going to arrest that guy? Who's going to arrest the head of the head of intelligence, of terrorism, terrorist intelligence, Peter Strzok? Who's going to arrest this guy? Who's going to arrest Comey, for Christ's sake? Nobody. There's nobody higher than the Department of Justice and the FBI. You think that there's going to be FBI underlings arresting these people? No. So that's why I'm saying, folks, each and every one of you need to understand that this Robert Mueller investigation is a complete political weapon and a complete witch hunt. It's completely partisan, and it undermines the institutions of our government. And we need to put this in the faces of every sound mind and body still left in this country. I mean, this is ridiculous. Later on, folks, we're also going to talk about how the Department of Justice is conveniently now wanting to review the Clinton email server situation conveniently enough. And while that's happening, apparently the FBI is investigating the Clinton Foundation on its alleged pay-to-play scam that they've got going on over there. How convenient. If you want my opinion, I think it's a whole damn political bunch of theater, but we'll talk about that later. In the third hour, we're going to get a little bit international news. We're going to talk about North Korea opening up direct talks with South Korea. What? What did I tell you, folks? While everybody was out here on the media trying to say that we're on the brink of nuclear war and that Donald Trump doesn't know what he's doing and that Donald Trump is not being, I don't know, diplomatic or whatever the hell they were trying to accuse the president of being, look at the consequences of what the president has done. He has done, through simple tweets and getting into the head of Little Kim, because that's exactly what he did. He got into the head of Little Kim, for Christ's sake, calling him Rocket Man and his little button and all that garbage. It's culminated into a direct one-on-one talk with North and South Korea. I don't know when the hell the last time that has happened. I mean, you know what? Well, I'll tell you later. I mean, there's no need to get into this. We're going to get into the third hour. But once again, all the media that was saying that Donald Trump doesn't know what he's talking about when it comes to foreign relations, international relations, he doesn't understand foreign policy, yada, yada, yada. Oh, I can't believe the president is tweeting this and we're on the brink of nuclear war and all that has produced. All of a sudden, the North wants to talk to the South out there in Korea, huh? How quaint, huh? That just goes to show all these bureaucrats in Washington, D.C., and all these think tanks that think they know international relations and foreign policy. This should show you all that when you flex a little bit of nuts out here, that people are going to crap. You understand? And that's exactly what Little Kim's doing right now. We're going to talk about that in the third hour. I also want to talk about how we discussed on Wednesday that the president is going to cut funding to Pakistan and Palestine. Well, Pakistan is coming out today swinging, saying that it's a betrayal. It's trying to defend itself from the terrorism. It's trying to show off its record. It wants its foreign aid back. Give me a freaking break. I mean, what record, Pakistan? What record are you running on and you're defending so that we can continue to pay you to do the crap that you haven't done? We're going to talk about that. And we're also going to talk about this, folks. The CIA, quote-unquote, ISIS is back on the move, folks. That's right. And look, for all the folks that have been listening to this broadcast, you know at this point that ISIS was nothing more than a CIA operation during the Obama administration. You know it, and I know it. We've discussed it many times. If you don't know it, well, then that's your problem, all right? If you want to continue to believe that ISIS came out of nowhere and just started running amok in the Middle East without any kind of backing, funding, training, any of that, well, then you're an idiot, all right? Well, ISIS is back in the news, folks, okay? Now, ISIS, what are they doing? Are they beheading Christians? Are they beheading somebody that's in opposition to their fundamentalist view of Islam? No. They are executing Hamas members. What? That's right, folks. ISIS, claiming to be ISIS out of Egypt, has beheaded what is alleged to be a member of Hamas. Hamas, of course, is the one of the groups out of Palestine that conducts a lot of terrorist activities against Israel and has recently, during the mid-2000s, become a legitimate political party within the political infrastructure of Palestine. And now you've got ISIS releasing a video chopping off the head of some member of Hamas. I mean, what sense is that? We're going to talk about that in the third hour. Also, folks, if we have time, we're going to talk a little bit about Iran, the revolution that's happening over there. The Iranian authorities are trying to do everything they can to stop the protests. They're trying to stage their own pro-government rallies, etc. They're looking pathetic. And last but not least, folks, we're going to talk about Turkey news. And, folks, it looks like Turkey, and I'm talking about President Erdogan, the guy who threw the coup on himself back in July of 2016, all right? It looks as though Erdogan has a potential challenger for his presidency. And I think this is a legitimate one. And guess what? It's a woman. It's a woman. So we're going to talk about it. I'm not against women leaders. The only things that I've been suggesting about women leaders is that they haven't had a very good track record as of late. And I had a show about it, and, you know, a lot of females got pissed off. But, hey, I mean, it's the truth. I mean, we went through at least 6, 7 different women leaders here in contemporary history that have literally flushed their freaking countries that they led down the toilet. But I'm not pessimistic about the potential challenger to Erdogan. Her name is Meral Akşener. I'm probably not pronouncing it in Yehudi appropriately, but either way, 61 years old, going to actually challenge Erdogan for the presidency of Turkey. Very interesting. Anyway, folks, I know everybody's wanting to know what the hell's going on with the crypto markets, so let's go ahead and talk crypto. Now, folks, the last time we talked, you heard me give this diatribe, a soliloquy about how we have a whole bunch of new dumb money in the crypto markets. Within the past 2 weeks, folks, the crypto markets have gone up in market capitalization. I'm talking the entire crypto market. It has gone up almost $300 billion within the past 2 weeks. So that means within the past 2 weeks, we've had $300 billion of new money come into the crypto markets. And as a result, that's why we've been seeing some erratic behavior in the crypto markets as of late. Particularly these ridiculous runs on these pathetic, and I don't mean to be vulgar, but it's a Baller Friday, these pathetic shit coins, all right? I'm talking about Ripple, I'm talking about Tron, and I know that I'm raining on a lot of people's parades that are listening to me right now because I'm going to be honest, we've got a lot of dumb money coming in, and they're speculating based upon Bitcoin's price point at this point. They are speculating that if they get into Ripple at $1, $2, hell, it's gone up to $3, that at some point it's going to get to $1,000. If you look back on my Gab, folks, I actually had to respond to some gentleman, and let me go ahead and bring it back up and read you his Gab, okay? And I'm going to read it as best as I can because it's obvious the person can't spoken very well. Ripple, and this is what's his name, Mr. Boston Swamp Drainer. At Deplorable Boston. Okay, I'm just saying. Ripple is going to go up to 1,000 a coin by the end of the year. I promise you, fellow patriots, invest well when low. I have good information. Oh, yeah? Okay. I have good information. I seem to make everyone rich as knowledge and wisdom come from, I don't know what the hell this guy's talking about. Either way, we've already gotten to the subject of the matter. The guy thinks that by the end of the year, Ripple is going to somehow magically going to go up to freaking $1,000 a coin. And I had to respond to this idiot, and I said, do the math, you moron, okay? And I want everybody to do the math. And this is just basic economics, okay? And this just goes to show you how dumb the money that's coming into the market right now, how dumb and ignorant they are, okay? Because they obviously don't know what the hell they're investing in. I mean, the primitive idealism that is in the mind of the new investor right now is, oh, I'm going to buy low and sell high. Oh, look, I saw Ripple on CNBC. I saw Ripple on Bloomberg. I heard him talk about it, and look, it's only $1. I'm going to buy it, and it's going to raise to $1,000, and I'm going to be rich. You morons, why don't you do the math, all right? Let's just say, for the sake of argument, $1,000 a Ripple. Right now, as we speak, Ripple, the circulating supply to Ripple is 38,739,144,847 Ripple in circulation. Now, if you do the math, 1,000 times 38,739,144,847 It comes to $38.7 trillion. $38.7 trillion. Folks, that's almost double the U.S. national debt. Okay? That's almost double the United States' national debt. And if you Google up how much money is there in the world, it'll give you a CIA estimate of $80 trillion in fiat currency in the world, in all of the world. $80 trillion. So if you just do the math, folks, you realize that for this idiot's idea of Ripple going up to $1,000 a goddamn coin, that would take 50% of the world's currency in circulation today to be invested in Ripple. I mean, do you understand what kind of ridiculous, ignorant money is coming into the market? I mean, this is what they're thinking. They don't know what they're talking about. And, you know, this is very dangerous, folks, because as I stated in the previous broadcast, when dumb money loses its money, they're the first ones to call for government regulation. They're the first ones to call for government regulation because they don't want to hold themselves responsible for being an ignorant piece of trash and throwing their money at something that they knew nothing about. I mean, I can't believe people don't understand that things just don't magically rise up to a certain price. I mean, there is some kind of, whether it's over speculative logic, but there's still somewhat logic going into price points of anything. Of anything. I mean, you all understand, folks, that Ripple, it's not going anywhere, okay? And not to mention, it's got 38.7 billion Ripple in circulation. That's not counting the 60 billion that the Ripple people have in some virtual vault somewhere that they can release out in the market at any time, which could bring down the goddamn price of Ripple, for Christ's sake. I mean, it's stupid. And not to mention, folks, Ripple and how the goddamn coin is constructed goes against the very foundation of cryptocurrency. You couldn't get any more of a centralized currency than Ripple. Because of you ignorant morons in the crypto markets today and yesterday and in the past 2 weeks, you have literally made the asshole who created this stupid, ridiculous coin Ripple, you have made his net worth surpass Mark Zuckerberg's of Facebook's. You understand that? Because of your ignorant money. Now, of course, for all you pattern and swing traders out there, gobble this money up as much as you can, believe me, because these people are idiots, all right? And not to mention, okay, I'm clowning on Ripple right now. Everybody's probably all pissed off, like, oh, my God, you rained on my parade, Ghost. I thought that Ripple was going to go up $1,000. It's never going to go up $1,000. I already told you, do the math, all right, do the math. It would take half of the world's circulating supply of fiat currency to purchase Ripple, for Ripple to be $1,000 a coin. That will never happen, folks, all right? That's never going to happen, and if you're investing into Ripple because of that, you're an idiot. You're an utter idiot, and you deserve your money to be lost. You understand me? And, you know, I'm telling you, it's these idiots that are going to be calling for regulation when they lose their money, man, and I'm sick of it, man. Look, all right, I'm tired of people that don't want to take responsibility for their bad decisions anymore. I don't blame the people out there that are taking advantage of these morons that are out here saying, hey, I don't know how to make money. Let me go ahead and give you all my money so you can make me more money. Okay, Bernie Madoff? Can you do that? I'm going to give you my whole life savings, and what I want you to do, Bernie Madoff, is I want you to make me money with all my money. And you want me to feel sorry for people like that? Give me a break. I don't feel sorry for anybody that puts their money in something they don't know what the hell they're putting into. I don't feel sorry for anybody. I don't feel sorry for anybody. And let me tell you, this dumb money that's coming into the goddamn market investing in Ripple and in Tron. Let's go ahead and talk about Tron, all right? Now, I have not talked about Tron. As a matter of fact, folks, I don't talk about any of these shit coins that are having runs and pumps and dumps on it because I don't want anybody learning the cryptocurrency market from yours truly to think that this kind of dumb ridiculousness happens forever. Because I've seen it through all bull runs of any market, man. There's always these young hotshots that delve into this type of, hey, look, I could make $4,000 on this pump over here on this shitcoin, and then when the market collapses, because let me tell you, this market is going to, with all the dumb money that's coming into this goddamn crypto market, I mean, the day of reckoning of all the shitcoins is going to come sooner than later. I thought it was going to take maybe a year. It may come sooner than that. It may come sooner than that, for Christ's sake. Now, let me talk about Tron, that symbol TRX. Everybody and their brother has been trading this for the past several days. You've got goofs online bragging about, oh yeah, I just got $4,000, man, Tron. Oh man, I worship it. As a matter of fact, somebody just gabbed at me an example of dumb money coming into the market. Check it out. Go ahead. And they're talking about Tron, how Tron's the best. And folks, have you ever been to Tron's website? I mean, have you? Let's just take a look. Go right now to Tron's website, okay? It's called tronlab.com. All right, or as a matter of fact, tron.network. Tron.network. Now, first of all, you're going to notice that it's in some kind of Oriental Chinese tuna fish writing, okay? Now, what you're going to have to do is turn it into English. Now, when you turn it into English, I want you to scroll down a little bit where it says its timeline, okay? All right? I want you to see the scheduled timeline and take a look at all the BS, abstract, sci-fi, delving right into these autist feels crap, all right? On August 2017 to December 2018 is going to be the Exodus time. And then from January 2019 to June 2020, it's going to be the Odyssey time. I'm telling you this right now. That's what it's saying. I mean, I don't even know what the hell that means. And look, from July 2020 to July 2021 is the Great Voyage time. I mean, this is what these idiots are investing in, man. From August 21 to March 2023, Apollo time. And from April 2023 to September 2025 is going to be the Star Trek time. I'm not kidding, folks. This is what it says on Tron's website, and this is what's got all this dumb money pouring into this stupid freaking coin, man. It is pathetic. It is utterly pathetic. I mean, there's nothing about this coin. I've checked the white paper. If you check the white paper, it's all a bunch of hyperbole mumbo-jumbo. I mean, it's a bunch of abstract garbage. Let's just take a look at some of the white paper, shall we? What is Tron? Tron Protocol is a blockchain entertainment system of free content. What? In which TRX, Tron's coin, is circulated. Its native economic system enables an unprecedented one-on-one interaction between providers of digital entertainment content and ordinary users. What? What? This is in the white paper. I mean, anyway, you all get it, all right? You all get it. I'm trying to point out that this goddamn Tron coin has nothing to back it up, is what I'm saying, folks. And you, as a True Capitalist Radio show listener, you know that the value in cryptocurrency comes down to the technology. And there's no technology backing up Tron, for Christ's sake. And yet, if you take a look at the volume of today, in the past 24 hours, there's been almost $4 billion in trading volume for this stupid, ridiculous coin. All right? Now, let's go ahead and take a look at it, and I am advising do not touch this coin. This is just as ridiculous as Ripple. It's just as ridiculous as all these shit coins that are having this run at them. Tron's market cap right now came out of nowhere, $14.5 billion market capitalization. The circulating supply, get this, 65.7 billion in circulation. I mean, double what freaking Ripple has in circulation. I mean, give me a break. In the past 24 hours, it's finally gone down because it's been taking this tremendous run upwards because you got all this stupid, dumb money going in there. All right? But it's gone down 3.47% in a 24-hour period. The current price for Tron, folks, symbol TRX, is 22 cents. And it literally came out of nowhere. Take a look at the charts. Take a look at the charts and tell me that is not a goddamn pump from hell. I mean, give me a break, man. Somebody made out like a bat out of hell, man. People that were holding at whatever, less than 1 cent, all right, less than 1 cent for the past couple of months, I'm telling you, you made out like a bat out of hell, and it was on pure bull crap pumps. That's all it is. That's all it is, man. So that's why I'm saying, this run of the shit coins, it's coming to an end, and it's obviously coming to an end quick. Now, we are currently seeing a contraction in the market. Now, where is everybody going? Well, once again, they're going into other garbage shit coins that none of these idiots know nothing about, okay? And let's be honest, that's what's happening in this market. There's a lot of dumb money. Folks, me and the Inner Circle have been monitoring the market cap of the entire market ever since this whole goddamn crypto craze began. And it's literally gone from when we started back in, April 2017, March 2017. It went from like 250 to 300 billion market cap to it's almost $800 billion market capitalization. There's almost $800 billion in this market. So with that being said, folks, even though we may be seeing contractions in some coins, you can tell that dumb money is trying to circulate it around in others. And this run on Bitcoin is a perfect example of it because, let's be honest, when the dumb money doesn't get the old thousands of dollars of profit from Ripples and Trons, what are they going to do? They're going to go right to Bitcoin. Now, I don't advise anybody to go to Bitcoin at this point, all right? Unless you're going to invest $5,000 in USD or more for a short-term play, then go ahead and do it. If it's going to be anything less than $5,000, then it's not even worth it. Because, first of all, the transaction fees for Bitcoin are ridiculous. They're ridiculous, and I think it's killing the coin. So if you are going to make a play on this run on Bitcoin, and I think there's going to be a run, I think it's going to be, hopefully we're going to reach about 20, maybe 25, like I've said in the past. But we're going to have this last run because it's going to be a reactionary type of move from this new money when they realize that, oh my God, I'm losing money. People are selling out of Ripple, and people are selling out of Cardano, and people are selling out of Tron. What are they going to do? They're going to go to the cryptocurrency on the top of mind, and it's going to be Bitcoin, and that's exactly what's happening right now. Let's get to Bitcoin. Market capitalization is $292 billion in market capitalization. The circulating supply is 16.7 million in circulation. In the past 24 hours, Bitcoin has gone up 13.08% increase for Bitcoin. All right, current price for Bitcoin, symbol BTC, current price, $17,401.90. Now remember, folks, it was at $13,000 this past Monday. It is now at $17,000. Now, the only way that you're going to take advantage of this play, folks, is if you have $5,000 in USD or more. If not, the transactions fees are going to kill you just from sending it from one wallet to the next, all right? I'm serious. You might as well go ahead and try to try to look for another smaller coin play. I mean, that's where the money is anyway, folks. For all you folks that are wondering where the money is, you need to look, at the smaller coins, but take into consideration their circulating supply and take a look into consideration the technology. The technology is where the value is. Remember that, folks. Let's go ahead and get to Ethereum, and the reason I am covering this commie goddamn coin is because it's over $1,000. It's over $1,000. And remember, folks, I was telling people to get Ethereum mining contracts back in April and May, and Ethereum at that time was only $40 or $50. It is now $1,000. Okay? Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and get to the price and all the breakdown. Let's get to the market cap. Market capitalization for ETH is $97 billion in market capitalization. The current circulating supply is 96.7 million in circulation. In the past 24 hours, Ethereum has gone up 1.06% increase. Current price for Ethereum is $1,002.64 per Ethereum. Now let's get to Bitcoin Cash. Now I talked about Bitcoin Cash potentially running here within the next week or so because Genesis Mining, folks, is actually going to add Bitcoin Cash as an option to mine on its mining service. And for you folks that are unaware, you can actually mine proof-of-work coins either from a sophisticated graphics card, because you need graphics cards to mine these particular coins so that it doesn't bog down any other parts of the PC. And they were just meant, a lot of these coins were just meant to be mined through these graphics cards. That's why graphics cards have gone up tremendously in price if you happen to be shopping for them. And, you can run your rig and run it 24 hours and, all that stuff. I mean, it's lucrative, but it is painstaking, time-consuming. You got to know a little bit of technological stuff. You got to keep up with the hardware. You got to make sure the damn thing doesn't catch on fire. But if you want to take advantage of mining, folks, I would strongly advise everybody right now to go to Genesis-Mining. That's Genesis-Mining, and hook yourself up with whatever 2-year contracts that are left. I think right now they've got a Monero contract that's left for 2 years. All the other mining contracts seem to be sold out, folks, because, everybody understands the cryptocurrency game. And if you do get a mining contract or make any purchase on Genesis Mining, make sure to use the discount code, folks, all right? You got to have a discount! The discount code for Genesis-Mining is WEA296. Once again, the discount code for Genesis-Mining.com is WEA296. Now, with that being said, folks, the Genesis Mining people put on Bitcoin Cash as an option to mine. And with that being said, you're going to see an increase in the price because as more miners go to the Bitcoin Cash as an option to mine, you're going to have more circulation of the coin, and as a result, you're going to have more intrigue in the coin for that matter as well. So let's go ahead and get to Bitcoin Cash. And by the way, Bitcoin Cash is tremendously faster than Bitcoin in transfer time. I don't deal in Bitcoin Cash too much, so I don't know the transaction fee, but I can attest to you that Bitcoin Cash is tremendously faster than Bitcoin. So let's go ahead and get to it. Bitcoin Cash, symbol BCH. Current market capitalization is $43 billion market cap. The current circulating supply is 16.8 million in circulation. In the past 24 hours, Bitcoin Cash has gone up 7.11%. Current price for Bitcoin Cash, $2,566.48 per Bitcoin Cash. Now, let's go ahead and get to Litecoin, folks. Now, for you folks that are out there, I'd keep an eye on Litecoin. Now, we talked about the rumor in the past couple of shows about Charlie Lee, the creator of Litecoin, was seen with Mark Zuckerberg, of course, the creator and CEO of Facebook, and there was big speculation throughout the rumor mill of the damn cryptocurrency market that potentially Litecoin and Facebook could be integrated. Because let's be honest, if Facebook wanted to integrate itself with any kind of cryptocurrency within its social media and payment system, they're going to have to bring in somebody that is experienced with blockchain technology and created a coin to at least to help advise or help, potentially integrate a cryptocurrency, something. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up is because recently Mark Zuckerberg came out public, and this was yesterday. He came out public and said that he is entertaining expanding the capability of payments on Facebook into cryptocurrency. Now, what that means, folks, in my opinion, knowing Mark Zuckerberg, is that he's going to try to have it exclusive. I don't think he's going to have a plethora of coins to choose from so that you can purchase or exchange goods and services within Facebook. I think he's going to be exclusive, in my personal opinion. Now, with that being said, I don't know if it's going to be Litecoin, but with Mark Zuckerberg yesterday coming out saying that he is going to integrate at some point cryptocurrency into the Facebook format, I mean, that puts fuel on that rumor fire there. You understand? That puts rule on, and I'm going to talk to you not just about Litecoin, about how another coin, and I'm going to give you the inside track on this one, folks, and I want to thank the happy merchant from the Inner Circle bringing this up to our attention. But it's either going to be Litecoin or another coin that's going to be integrated in some capacity to Facebook. And in my opinion, the Litecoin from the Inner Circle's perspective is probably around 30% true. But the other coin that I'm going to mention after Litecoin is probably in the 60 to 70% true. So let me get to Litecoin, and then we'll get to the other coin that the Inner Circle speculates could be what Mark Zuckerberg is looking towards to integrate into Facebook. Now, let's get to Litecoin first. Litecoin, symbol LTC, the current market capitalization for Litecoin is $13.7 billion market capitalization. The current circulating supply is 54 million in circulation. In the past 24 hours, Litecoin has gone up 4.89%. Very, very convenient that it's going up right now when everything's kind of contracting. Interesting. And anyway, it's gone up 4.89% in the past 24 hours. The current price for Litecoin, symbol LTC, current price, $251.43. Now, once again, the reason that but the rumor mill amongst the cryptocurrency investment community speculates that Litecoin could be potentially looked upon as an integration crypto into Facebook is because allegedly Charlie Lee and Mark Zuckerberg were seen together talking, whatever. But, folks, I can assure you this. Let me let you look at another coin. You know, everybody's always looking for the next coin. What's the next coin? You know, what's going to be the next coin that's going to do anything? Let me see the next coin. Well, let me tell you about this coin, folks, okay? It's called Basic Attention Token. Kind of sounds autistic, but still, Basic Attention Token, symbol BAT. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up, folks, is because this token and the blockchain technology that it has integrated is a advertising type of component. Let me go ahead and explain to you. Basic Attention Token is kind of like a decentralized transparent digital ad exchange that utilizes the Ethereum ERC20 blockchain. Now, obviously, just based on the fact that this is a blockchain-based digital advertising cryptocurrency would suit Facebook very well. But that's not the point. What makes us believe that Facebook could be looking at this particular coin is that the last conference or the last event that they had it at Facebook headquarters. And it was exclusive to the BAT team. And we know this for a fact. You can look this up, that BAT has been the only group that has been to the Facebook headquarters and presented anything. So with that being said, folks, I would strongly look, just based on the fact that we have information that BAT, the Basic Attention Coin, which is an advertising, a decentralized advertising blockchain, could potentially be what Mark Zuckerberg is eyeballing. And the reason we're speculating this, and of course the inner circle, much props to the happy merchant, the reason we're speculating this is because of a presentation that they gave at the Facebook headquarters, and we can't find any other coin that has done anything of the sort. There's been no cryptocurrencies, no development teams that have been to the Facebook headquarters. And that's why when we hear through the rumor mill that Zuckerberg is meeting with Charlie Lee, I mean, that's why you got all this speculation in the air. Because let me tell you, whether it's Litecoin or whether it's Basic Attention Coin, BAT, whoever is chosen as the cryptocurrency of Facebook, that damn thing is going to go all the way up. All right? I mean, I don't even know how many, how many, was it over 1.5 billion users or something that Facebook has? Good God. Anyway, let me get to Basic Attention Coin, all right? BAT is the symbol. Market capitalization is $569 million market capitalization. Now, the circulating supply, folks, is 1 billion. 1 billion flat. 1 billion in circulation. Now, with that being said, in the past 24 hours, it has gone down. It is taking a dip with the rest of the contracting coins in the market. It has gone down 9.68%. The current price for Basic Attention Token, symbol BAT, 56 cents, almost 60 cents. So once again, folks, that is a coin to look into. BAT, they are the only coin that the Inner Circle and our research has conducted that has visited and has actually presented at the Facebook headquarters. So once again, Basic Attention Coin, you know, take a look at it, and if Mark Zuckerberg makes a move, well then, you know, I tried to tell you. Anyway, with that being said, let's get to some other coins because we're running out of time here. Let's get to Dash, folks. Dash Coin, or Dash, not Dash Coin, Dash. Dash is D-A-S-H, the symbol. The current market cap for Dash is $9 billion market capitalization. The circulating supply just broke 7.8 million. So it went from 7.7. We are now at 7.8 million with an M. 7.8 million in circulation of Dash. That's a fairly decent circulation, and that's why we're seeing such an increase on the price. But in the past 24 hours, it has gone down 5.78% decrease. Current price for Dash, symbol DASH, $1,161.25 per Dash. Let's get to Monero, folks. And once again, Monero contracts are still up for grabs at genesis-mining.com. And don't forget to use the discount code. Maybe you got to have a discount, baby. WEA296. Now, the interesting part about Monero and why we may still see a run-up on it is because it's a privacy-emphasized coin. And now that you've got all this taxation, and now that you've got all this, attention going on to cryptocurrency, you've got a lot of anonymous folks that want to stay anonymous. They want their transactions to stay anonymous. They want everything anonymous. They're going to be looking for privacy coins. And this one right here seems to be the one that's winning the flavor of the dark web and the underworld of cryptocurrency. Now, I know that's not good to say, but let's be honest. If the underworld and the dark web are using Monero to make transactions, then that meets a demand, right? And if there's a demand, that means there's going to be an increase in value. And let's be honest, that's what made the initial increase in value to Bitcoin to begin with. I mean, lest we forget that poor bastard that went to jail for life for opening that Silk Road market. Y'all remember that? So once again, Monero, keep an eye on it. If you want to mine it, it's perfect to mine. I mean, it's a fairly decent circulating supply. So if you do some mining on this thing, you should be, you should be able to get some decent RIO, or return on investment. Let's go ahead and get to Monero. XMR is the symbol. Current market cap is $5.9 billion in market capitalization. The current circulating supply is 15.5 million in circulation. In the past 24 hours, Monero has gone down 4.31%. Current price for Monero, symbol XMR, $382.82 per Monero. Now, folks, let me get to a personal favorite of mine and the inner circles, and it's a long-term investment in most of our portfolios, and I'm talking about Quantum, folks. I'm talking about Quantum, symbol QTUM. I've been trying to tell people about this for a long time already, and there's a lot of reasons why I am suggesting that this, Quantum, will overtake Ethereum. You've already got the developers, first of all, taking pop shots at the Ethereum technology, talking about how it's not necessarily secure and the most stable. And moreover, folks, I don't know if you are familiar, but I made a gab about 2 days ago in which it shows that the lead investor and advisor to Quantum is going to be in Davos, Switzerland, at the annual World Economic Forum. And folks, at the World Economic Forum that happens every January in Davos, Switzerland, brings the elites of the elites. So cryptocurrency representation will be represented in Davos, Switzerland by Quantum, baby. Do you understand that? Quantum. And hopefully Jeffrey Warnick, who's the lead investor and advisor to Quantum, hopefully he teaches these banksters on what the value of cryptocurrency is. You understand? What the value of cryptocurrency is. Because right now, if you take a look on Bloomberg, if you take a look on CNBC, these morons can't explain to you what the value of cryptocurrency is. Everybody who listens to this broadcast will tell you it's in the technology, stupid. It's in the technology. And I'm telling you right now, Quantum is a buy and hold on this point because, as I stated, it is its own token. It is its own Quantum token, first of all. Secondly, it has smart contract technology, and I don't know if you have downloaded the Quantum Core wallet, but it's got smart contract technology integrated into the wallet. I mean, I can go on and on about this coin, folks. I'm telling you, based on the technology, based on what Quantum is doing, they are moving way ahead in development than most coins that I see on the market today. Not to say that there's no other coins moving ahead in development, but Quantum is putting action to the words behind the white paper. And by the way, folks, okay, by the way, this is going to be making moves. It's already made moves today. It already made some moves today, folks, because it announced, and I don't know if you saw the news, I did gab it, it announced that Quantum is going to be partnering up with Chronicled. And Chronicled is a Internet of Things company, you know. So right off the bat, the whole hype that has been hyping up the price of IOTA, and if y'all don't know what IOTA is, don't even bother looking at it. It's a garbage scam of a coin, in my opinion, all right? But the whole concept that fueled IOTA, that IOTA was going to be integrated in the Internet of Things, and that's what caused the IOTA goddamn spike. You've got Quantum now taking a piece of that right out from underneath IOTA. So I'm telling you, folks, Quantum is way ahead of the game. And moreover, the lead developer of Quantum has mentioned, and he mentioned on his social media, that by next week, Quantum is going to merge itself with the largest media company in some capacity, largest internet company that has over 1 billion users. Now, Patrick Dye didn't give any more information other than that. So the Inner Circle and myself decided, what is Patrick Dye talking about? An internet service with 1 billion users is going to be using Quantum at this point. Now, I'm not joking, folks. You can look all this up for yourself. You know, folks, that every coin that I ever mention on this broadcast has been money. And the reason is there's fundamentals behind everything that I cover. I don't just tell you like a John McAfee or any of these other pumpers out here to just buy something just because. I give foundations and fundamentals on why I have a thought process of obtaining or buying or holding any cryptocurrency, all right? Quantum, folks, is probably the biggest, next to 42 coin, the biggest investment that the Inner Circle has in our possession. And we are continuously acquiring it, folks, because we know, just based on what Ethereum is doing. We just covered Ethereum. Ethereum is at over $1,000 at almost 97 million in circulation. Quantum, I think it's leaps and bounds on Ethereum's technology. Quantum has smart contract technology. It's integrating all kinds of different aspects of its blockchain into other components of technology. I mean, this is the future, folks. Mark my words. If there's any coin to bet on what's going to be the king of crypto, it's going to be Quantum. All right? And I know that that's probably a lot to say, but, folks, whatever Patrick Dye is talking about on his social media, that Quantum is going to be integrated with a web service that has 1 billion users. It's either Alibaba, and if you folks don't know what Alibaba is, it is the biggest internet company in the world. It is the biggest internet company in the world, and it's located in China, and it's in Asia. Now, if it's not Alibaba, which we in the Inner Circle, we pretty much anticipate that it's probably Alibaba. But if it isn't, it's probably one of their bigger social media sites that have over 1 billion users. Now, with that being said, folks, once Quantum is integrated with whatever Patrick Dye is saying next week, this should shoot the damn price up the roof. Because if it's going to be a cryptocurrency of flavor for a internet service in China that has 1 billion users, it's the same concept I was telling you all about Mark Zuckerberg potentially picking Litecoin or Basic Attention Token, BAT. It's the same type of reaction that'll happen. So I am just trying to plant seeds out there, folks, but the Inner Circle and myself are buying QTUM Quantum, and if I were you, I would acquire it as much as I possibly can, even if you don't have much. I mean, just value invest. I can see this going up to $500 a coin within the next 6 months easy. And I'm not just saying that because, oh, look, I'm just saying it. I'm just speculating. I mean, you have to take in a variety of different factors. That's why I compare this coin to Ethereum, because they're almost identical, but Quantum is better with its smart contract technology and its upgraded token. Moreover, Quantum has the ability to upgrade its blockchain without having to hard fork. So there's a bunch of things that, I mean, I could continue to talk on and on. I mean, folks, we have done the research on this coin. This is the coin of the future. And next week, whatever Quantum integrates itself with, whether it's Alibaba or some kind of big, huge social media in China or Asia, I mean, you know there's going to be tens of millions of new people using Quantum, and it's just going to continue to go up and up. All right? So, once again, I'm not trying to shill this coin because I mean, it's just a perfect investment right now for anybody who's a long-term investor. It's a perfect investment because aside from you acquiring it and hoping that you get a profit from the price that you currently buy it at, you can put it in your Quantum Core wallet and just leave your wallet on with your cryptocurrency in there, and you are given more cryptocurrency. You're given more quantum just for staking your quantum on your quantum wallet and leaving your wallet on whenever you're online. Proof of stake. That's like owning a stock and getting a dividend. You understand? All you've got to do is purchase quantum, put it in your core wallet, and leave it in there and leave it online. And folks, you will be paid for holding quantum. You will be paid quantum to hold quantum. So there's a built-in vested interest for people to hold this stuff. And if there's a vested interest in people to hold this stuff, that's another factor to add on to the speculation of how high this price could potentially go up. So anyway, I hope that you all understand what I'm explaining here, folks, because this is for real. All right, this is for real. Anyway, let's go ahead and get to Quantum, QTUM, all right, current market cap. And let me tell you, I've been trying to tell people to get into this when it was $12. Quantum, $4.5 billion in market capitalization. The current circulating supply is 73.7 million. All right, 73.7 million, man. And you know how the other, I think the end supply is over 100 million. You know how that's going to be distributed? Proof of stake, meaning everybody who saves their quantum and puts it in their wallet, that's how it's going to be dispensed. Anyway, in the past 24 hours, folks, quantum has gone up 7.51%. So you could have gotten this cheaper yesterday at about $50, $49, but today, current price for quantum is $61.92 per quantum cryptocurrency. That's QTUM. All right, now I want to continue going on here. I should be stopping. We're already into the second hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Before we continue on with the crypto and stock market breakdown, I'd like to ask everybody to please spread it around like wildfire and let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house. And we are live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on the official website of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, and it is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. And, of course, if you have not done so, please follow me on Gab, the last bastion of freedom of speech. You can follow me on there under the name Politics Ghost. All one word, no underscores, Politics Ghost is the name to follow. And I am verified on there, folks. I am verified. Now, I'm going to get to a couple more coins, then we're going to move on to the stocks, and then we're going to get to Gab shout-outs. But I have to continue on because there are so many plays that I gave people. And I just want to highlight, I'm the prognosticator of prognosticators, baby. I'm sorry. I mean, I don't mean to be tooting my own horn here, but beep, beep. Now, folks, I suggested yesterday, and let me tell you, I'm giving people money moves on Gab, too. So if you're not following me on Gab, I mean, you're losing money, all right? Because I give out free money on Gab just as much as I give out free money on this broadcast with the prognostications. Now, if you scroll down some, you will see that I gave a cryptocurrency to watch tip yesterday. And the cryptocurrency that I suggested, go ahead and look on my Gab, scroll down, you'll see it. It is District Ox. That's symbol DNT. Symbol DNT. Now, District Ox or DNT is an ERC20 token that uses blockchain technology to create decentralized marketplaces and communities. Now, with that being said, that sounds great. But have they done anything? Well, absolutely, folks. They are signing partnerships left and right. All right, left and right, they are signing partnerships, and they're integrating their blockchain with a whole bunch of other parties. I mean, there's a lot of things going on, and that's why I suggested it, folks. I want to be honest with you. I've been looking at this coin since it was about 5 cents, and I grabbed it up at about 5 cents. I've got about 2,000 plus of these things, all right, and I've been looking at it. I like the whole decentralized marketplace type of thing. I've been waiting for that to be more available, more easy for the consumer to understand, etc. And here you've got this coin, DNT, signing partnerships to integrate their blockchain with other people. Now, with that being said, folks, I said that this was a pretty good coin to look at, that all the partnerships have driven investor interest. And yesterday, folks, the price of DNT, District Ox, was 22 cents, okay? That's yesterday. It was 22 cents. Let's take a look at what it is today, okay? Let's go ahead and take a look at the market cap first. The market capitalization of DNT, District Ox, is $256 million in market capitalization. The current circulating supply, folks, is 600 million in circulation. Now, in the past 24 hours, and that's why I have to toot my own horn here, because look at the gab. Check out my gab. Look at my gab. I told people to entertain this as an investment yesterday on Gab. That's why I'm telling all of you, if you ain't following me on Gab, you are losing money, baby, all right? You're losing money. Anyway, yesterday it was 22 cents. In the past 24 hours, folks, it has gone up 88.25%. I mean, good God. Current price for DNT, 43 cents, baby. Almost 100% on your money, baby. Making money is what I do. Capitalism is what I do, baby. You understand? That's why everybody in the inner circle out there, that's why everybody in the inner circle is making some goddamn cash, and that's why we're going to continue to make cash. And everybody who's hating on me, hating on the inner circle, that's why you're you and we're capitalists. Do you understand what I'm saying? I mean, I am giving you all the information. All right? I am giving you all the information, and you are making a conscious effort to ignore it, to not listen to it, and that's all there is to it. So give me a break. Jesus Christ. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Anyway, let me get to another. 43 cents. I mean, it was 22 cents yesterday. I mean, I know how to sniff these out, baby. I mean, that was my call right there. All right, now Inner Circle didn't, I told the Inner Circle this. Some people got on it. Remember, we only have so much capital, right? And you got to pick and choose the moves that you're going to make. And that's why when everybody listens to the True Capitalist radio show and I'm telling people about cryptocurrencies, they make money, baby. You understand? Because making money is what I do, for Christ's sake. Good God. Anyway, folks, I want to get to two more cryptocurrencies, and then I'm going to move on to the stocks. Now, I want to talk a little bit about Funfair. What have I told you all about Funfair? And I'm talking about FUN, the symbol. I used Funfair all the time as an example of smart contract technology, okay? And why do I always say Funfair had potential and why it had value? Because not only is it a cryptocurrency, folks, it's integrating its cryptocurrency with its own smart contract-based casino gaming, meaning that Funfair is developing casino gaming that eliminates the option for having a house. For instance, if you go online right now and go to one of these online casinos, more than likely you're playing on a server that belongs to some kind of Indian on an Indian reservation or somewhere. And do you think that they, being an unregulated entity, do you think that they're going to program these online casino games for your favor? No. But you see, with Funfair, they have no vested interest on whether or not to program it against you, because what smart contract technology does, folks, it acts like an artificial, arbitrary entity. Kind of like what Uber does. You know, Uber, you call up Uber, you need a ride. Uber connects the driver with the person that needs the ride. But it's a living arbitrator, and it collects a good portion of the money for helping to create the transaction. With smart contracts, you would eliminate the need for a third party in that capacity. You would eliminate the third party for casino gaming. You eliminate that. I mean, that's what makes smart contract technology so important as it pertains to cryptocurrency and finance in the future. Now, that's why I'm telling everybody who's listening, who is barely trying to understand cryptocurrency, that's where the value is. All right? I mean, anybody can create a cryptocurrency. It's how they integrate the cryptocurrency into other blockchain or smart contract-based technology created within the group that created the coin. And that's why I always used Funfair as an example. Now, let's take a look at Funfair. You know, I've been bullish on Funfair. As a matter of fact, a lot of people that have listened to this broadcast, they invested in the Funfair, and let me tell you, they are heel kicking, baby. They are heel kicking, all right? All right, let's take a look at the market cap. It is $716 million market capitalization. The circulating supply is $4.2 billion in circulation. In the past 24 hours, it has gone down from its tremendous run. It's gone down 1.21%. The current price for Funfair, symbol FUN, the current price, 16 cents, folks. It went as high as 19 cents yesterday. Folks, when I was telling people to entertain this particular cryptocurrency, it was at 3 cents flat. 3 cents flat. I mean, I'm telling you, baby, making money is what I do. I'm trying to tell you all. I'm trying to make capitalists. You know, I mean, nothing is stopping you all from being like, you know what, that, Ghost Jesse makes a lot of sense there. Yeah, you know what, I understand cryptocurrency now. You know what, it's about the technology. I get it now. But no, you want to sit there, you want to point your finger at me that I'm some evil capitalist and that you can't participate in this yourself and yada, 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 meh. Well, give me a break. Let me get to one more here, all right? I want to talk about Genosis. Now, do you all remember a few months back, I called GNO, the symbol GNO, I called the bottom on this particular cryptocurrency, Genosis, at $59, okay? $59, and I said, look, this is a bottom here. I would strongly advise a buy. That you've got a lot of bag holders. There's a low circulation. The highest it's been is at 380. This is destined to pop back up. It's one of these like predictive type of blockchains. Very hard and complicated to explain. Either way, even if their blockchain isn't the greatest technology, what gives this value is the low circulation of Genosis. Let's go ahead and get to it, folks, because remember, I told people about 2 months ago, maybe about 3 months ago, that Genosis, GNO, was at a bottom price for $58, $59. The current market cap for Genosis is $454 million. Now, the circulating supply for Genosis, symbol GNO, 1.1 million. That's it. 1.1 million in circulation. Now, folks, in the past 24 hours, Genosis has gone up 34.48%. Folks, 3 months ago, I said the bottom on this thing was $59, $58 bucks. Folks, the current price for GNO, $411.39. Yes! I'm telling you, baby, making money is what I do. It's what I do. Good God. You know, I could go on forever patting my back, but I'm going to end it with my coin, folks, and the Inner Circles coin. We are the official spokespeople of 42 coin. And once again, much how I described Genosis in the previous coin breakdown, you couldn't get any more scarcity than 42 coin because there's only 42 coins mined. That's it. And by the way, the Inner Circle owns about 6 or 7 of them. Okay? And why? Because we know that because of the scarcity of this coin, this is a great long-term investment. And moreover, folks, that's not the only reason to invest in this coin. I've told you the 3 reasons. There's 3 ways to play this coin. This is definitely a pattern and swing trader's coin here. It's obviously, I just told you, it's a long-term investment. And folks, I've always said that whenever there's a contraction in the market, it is a beautiful hedge against the contraction. Beautiful hedge. Because while coins are dropping 25, 30%, if you put your money in 42 coin, it'll either keep the value of which you had previous before the contraction or potentially gain value. Gain value. So once again, folks, I strongly advise everybody, and let me tell you, we are doing the business deals for this coin. So we know the potential. I wish I could explain to you the type of action that's going to happen on this coin in the next year. All I can say is, folks, is that if you've got a little bit of liquidity and you've made some money on some of these swings on these other coins, I would strongly advise you to take your liquidity and put it into 42 coin so that you could save that liquidity. So you could save it. I mean, there's nothing worse than trading your ass off and then to see it all go away in one day's contraction. So once again, folks, 42 coin, let's go ahead and take a look at it. Current market cap is $2.1 million. And folks, let me explain something. We're in the process, and listen, we basically own the coin, all right? I'm not own the coin, but we're of it's the Inner Circles coin. Let's just put it that way, all right? We're in the process of obtaining more exchanges to distribute this 42 coin. And when that happens, folks, an automatic spike in the damn price is going to happen in dramatic proportions. Moreover, the Inner Circle and myself are continuously obtaining more and more of this 42 coin. Okay? So if you've listened to nothing to me, if you've invested in nothing I've said, believe me when I tell you 42 coin will be $1 million coin this year. Okay? I'm just saying. All right, take a look at the market capitalizations of all these other ridiculous coins. Give me a break. There's only 42 coins mined of this. The scarcity is unbelievable. And moreover, folks, the last way to play this coin is pattern and swing trading. The swings on this goddamn thing are unbelievable. They're in the thousands. $5,000 to $8,000 swings. $5,000 to $8,000 swings, for Christ's sake, and that's some damn pattern trading liquid if I've ever heard some in my life. As a matter of fact, folks, one of the new Inner Circle members, and I want to say props to him, all right? All right? One of the new Inner Circle members actually just heard about the show a couple of weeks ago. And how he heard about the show, he's a 42 coin pattern and swing trader, and he's amassed a lot of money pattern and swing trading 42 that he did a Google search on what 42 coin was. And lo and behold, Ghost came up, and he started listening to the broadcast, and he's like, oh, my God, give me a break. This guy knows what he's talking about. Let me join his Inner Circle. And let me tell you, he's in there, and every other new member's in there, and we're making money moves, baby. You understand? We making money moves, baby. Anyway, let's get to the goddamn coin here. 2.1 million market cap. 42 coins in circulation, and that's it. There is no more coins that'll be circulated. In the past 24 hours, 42 coin has gone up 8.05%. Current price for 42 coin is $50,593.40. 50K. I'm telling you, folks, this is just the beginning for 42 coin. Mark my words, baby. All right, mark my words. The scarcity, the ability to be able to pattern and swing trade this thing, the hedge against downturns in crypto, long-term investments. Come on, Maine. Come on, Maine. Anyway, with that being said, folks, let's go ahead and break down the stock market as quick as we possibly can. Now, folks, what have I told you ever since I came back in episode 501? I said that I am bullish on this stock market. Why? Well, folks, let's be honest. I mean, it's the Make America Great Again economic policy. Investors are going to react positively to good news, to good economic news, all right, to better than expected earnings, you know, to tax plans, to tax cuts, etc. I am bullish on this stock market for the next 4 quarters until the last quarter, fourth quarter of fiscal year 2018. I am bullish, baby, all right? And ever since I've said that, the goddamn stock market has gone up and up and up. We are at record levels. Folks, I mean, we're in uncharted territory, as I've been stating, in this market. I mean, unless you're holding on to a garbage stock right now, there are no bag holders in this market. There are no bag holders. And let me explain something. If you want to diversify your investment portfolio and you're looking for stocks, might I advise you all, once again, play it safe and get high-yield dividend blue-chip stocks. Pretty much anything on the Dow Jones Industrial right now. Because even though you invest in the stock, if it pays a dividend, every quarter, the company is going to pay you a certain amount of money per share that you own every quarter. That's called a dividend, folks. I mean, this is how you got to start thinking about stuff, baby. You're a capitalist. You got to start obtaining assets, and you got to have those assets paying you. Understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, let's go ahead and let's break down this market. Dow Jones Industrials at a new record, all-time highs. It was up today 220 points, 220.74 points. Excuse me, Jesus Christ. Percentage increase of 0.88%. Closing out the Dow Jones Industrial at 25,295.87 points for the Dow Jones Industrial. Good God. The S&P 500, folks, also up today, 19.16 points. A percentage increase of 0.70%, closing out the S&P 500 at 2,743.15 points for the S&P 500. We've got the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ is also up, folks, 58.64 points, a percentage increase of 0.83%, closing out the NASDAQ at 7,136.56 points for the NASDAQ composite. Good God, baby. I mean, what did I tell you? I told you 2018 is going to be a completely different year. It's going to be a year of prosperity. It's going to be a year of capitalism, baby. It's going to be a year of making money. And unless you're just going to sit on your ass and play with your pecker shaft and play video games and watch cartoons and become a Pop-Tart eating waste of life, if you've just got a little ambition in 2018, you can make money. If you've just got a little ambition. Let's go ahead and get to energy. Let's get to commodities here, folks, all right? We're taking a slide in commodities because, once again, the value of the dollar continues to go up, folks. All right? I mean, and when the value of the dollar goes up, commodities traditionally come down. That's how it works, folks. Let's go ahead and get to WTI. WTI sweet crude, we've got, it's down today, 57 cents. A percentage decrease of 0.92%, closing out WTI at $61.44 per barrel of WTI sweet crude. Brent crude also down today, 45 cents, a percentage decrease of 0.66%, Closing out Brent crude at $67.62 per barrel of Brent crude oil. We've got gasoline also down 1.16%. Natural gas down 2.95%. And heating oil is starting to come down after that Arctic cyclone bomb or whatever the hell it is starting to blow over. Heating oil is down 0.88%. Let's go ahead and get to the metals, shall we? The metals! Let's get to the goddamn metals! Gold is up slightly for some reason. It is up 70 cents, a percentage increase of 0.05%, closing out gold at $1,322.30 per troy ounce of gold. We've got silver also up today, folks. It is up 2 cents, a percentage increase of 0.09%. Closing out silver at $17.29 per troy ounce of silver. Copper is down today, folks, 1.03%, and platinum is up 0.57%. Let's go ahead and get to agriculture. Let's get to the grains, folks. Corn is up 0.07%. Wheat is down 0.75%. Oats is up 1.12%. Rough rice is up 0.81%. Soybean is up 0.31%. Soybean oil is down 0.32%. And canola is down 0.14%. Let's get to the softs, shall we? Cocoa is down 0.52%. Coffee,
Hey, dude, just don't talk to me unless I have my coffee, all right? Just don't talk to me.
shut up, you fruit. And by the way, I want to take this time to remind everybody to boycott Starbucks. Boycott Starbucks. Anyway, coffee is down 0.85%. Sugar is down 1.11%. Orange juice is down 0.61%. Cotton is down 1.56%. Lumber is up 1.10%. Rubber is up 0.34%. And ethanol is down 0.53%. Let's get to livestock, shall we? Now, live cattle is taking a dive, baby. It is down 2.45% decrease for live cattle. Cattle feeder is also down 2.46%. And lean hogs, baby, it is up 0.07% for lean hogs. And that, my friends, is the markets for your ass, all right? Anyway, folks, let me go ahead and take a swig of this beer that's just been sitting here for the past hour while I've been breaking down the markets here. Let me go ahead and take a chug of this here. Might as well finish it off on this Baller Friday. Woo! Let's go ahead and let's just chug it, baby. You know what that means, right? You know what that means. More beer! Hell yeah. It's a freaking Baller Friday, for Christ's sake, man. It's a freaking Baller Friday, man. I mean, what's that song? Everybody's working for the weekend, yeah. Anyway, that's a little fruity. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this bottle open here. All right, we got the bottle open. Let's go ahead and pour this beer in here. Oh, yeah. We're celebrating Baller Friday in full effect in this son of a bitch. Woo! Anyway, while we let that damn beer foam out, I guess on this Baller Friday, let's go ahead and get to some goddamn Gab shout-outs. I'm not looking forward to it. I'll tell you that right goddamn now. Anyway, for all those folks that don't know, if you want a Gab shout-out, all you've got to do is go to my Gab account and like the Gab post that states, Happy Baller Friday! True Capitalist Radio is now live. Listen in. All you've got to do is like the post that states, Happy Baller Friday! True Capitalist Radio now live. Listen in. If you like that post, I will give you a Gab shout-out live right here on the broadcast, right here and now. Hey, engineer, do we have any goddamn Gab shout-outs to be had? right, well, let's go ahead and get to some Gab shout-outs right now. All right, I'm not looking forward to this, boy. I hope you idiots don't ruin my Baller Friday. That's all I'm saying. You understand that? Anyway, we got Fish in the house. What's going on? Who else do we have here? Steven Universe and the Crystal Gems. What the hell does that mean? Jesus Christ. Pump and dump ghost for inner circle slot. You sick bastard. Sick bastard. You see, it's a Baller Friday, and I've already got some internet fruit that wants to pause my neg hole. Jesus Christ, man. Take about 10 steps away from my freaking butt crack with that crap. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Hey, not on Baller Friday, man. Let me tell you, you idiots ruined freaking... You ruined the Ghosties. You ruined Christmas Eve. You made the holidays like a bunch of garbage. I mean, come on, man. Let's just make this a cool Baller Friday today, man. How about that? Let's just make this a cool Baller Friday. Jesus Christ. Who do we have? We got the Snake Nerd. We got Manhood Magic in the house. We've got Ghost is a CIA knee guard. Shut the shut up! Stop saying knee guards, all right? Stop it. I know what you mean by that. I know what you idiots are trying to make me say by doing that. Stop it, man. I'm going to be honest with you, man. If y'all idiots are going to keep up doing this crap, I'm just going to cut this goddamn Baller Friday short, all right? I'm not even joking, man. I mean, I could be enjoying Militime. I could be enjoying Militime right now. Instead, I'm putting up with this crap from you pricks. Son of a bitch. Give me the fucking mic. The goddamn mic. Enough. I'm not even joking around, man. I'm not in the mood for this crap, man. This is supposed to be a decent Baller Friday. I mean, you all heard at the beginning of the show, I was hype. I was in a good mood. So stop it, you pricks. Jesus Christ. Hey, look, here's the San Antonio Police Department. What the hell is your problem? Why are you following me? Why are you following me? Why don't you just leave me alone? Jesus Christ. We got Lesbian Tree, whatever the hell that means. What else do we have here? New Year's Shooting Eve. What the... Are you talking about that autist that killed his family? That's not funny, man. That's not funny. That just underscores that autists are a little dangerous. For all those that don't know, I covered last Wednesday some autist had a meltdown 20 minutes before New Year's Eve and decided to shoot up his family. Oh, yeah, that's adorable, isn't it? That's why you pussy pamper these pricks, right? Give me a break. We got Waltman 13 in the house. Who the hell else do we have here? We got BN King. Who else do we have here? We got Disney Grows Fast. What the hell does that mean? Frog my neg hole with your filters? Look, asshole, I'm not Alex Jones, all right? I'm not that asshole, all right? I'm not all, let me tell you something. 1776 will commence again. And let me tell you something. You need some super male vitality so I can give you the big-ass boner and my filters. And that's why you need to realize that the reptilians are coming down here and they're taking the blood of children and they're utilizing it so that they can take it to their intergalactic Argon Matrix star god. Give me a goddamn break. Give me a freaking break. Who else do we have here? For heaven's sake, man, this is starting to get stupid. Oh my God. We got Edgar Shield. We got the pony coin will rule the dark web. The pony coin. No, it won't. No, it won't. Second Amendment for autists? Oh, you son of a bitch. No. Second Amendment for autists. Don't even go there. I don't even want to talk about that crap. I don't even want to talk. Give me the mic. Let me tell you something. You start talking about the Second Amendment, I'll all of a sudden turn into Alexis Jones' portly ass. Yeah, 1776 will commence again if you try to take our guns. Do you understand me? And let me tell you something else. My filters. You know, I like Leanne McAdoo, and occasionally I go behind the goddamn desk and take some super male vitality and take the big boner and just shut up, Alex. Just shut your stupid. My filters. Jesus Christ. I'm just going to take a couple of more of these goddamn Gab shout-outs. Good God. Who else do we have? We got Dan Smith in the house. We got LGBTCR. Oh, just shut up. Shut up. Give me a break. LGBTCR. No. Give me the mic. No. Jesus Christ. Take about 10 steps away from my freaking butt crack with that talk, man. Good God, man. Do you all hear this? This is what I have to take on the internet, man, just to have a goddamn internet show, man. Do you all hear this? Ghost Malone? No, don't compare me to Post Malone. Why is everybody... What's going on with this fixation of white, loser, trashy-looking individuals acting black being popular? Can somebody explain that to me? I mean, Post Malone, this guy looks like he should be getting a bowl of soup at a soup kitchen somewhere, for Christ's sake. How is this guy popular? Anyway, my son Logan Paul, look, shut up. I hate Logan Paul. Are you kidding me? Give me a freaking break. I mean, is that what chicks think is attractive now? Is that it? I mean, you understand, Logan Paul has one of the biggest comb-overs I've ever seen on a human being, for Christ's sake. And women are digging this. Like, little girls are like, Logan Paul! Stupid, man. Anyway, we got Supa in the house. What's going on? 41 coin, the new and improved 42 coin. Look, shut up. Don't make fun of 42. You piece of crap. Don't even joke about that. Don't even joke about that crap. That's not funny, man. That's not funny. Let me tell you something. You all can laugh all you want to, you jerk dicks. You can laugh all you want. Laugh all you want. But 42 coin, I'm telling you this right now, is going to be $1 million a coin in 2018. And when it's $1 million a coin, I'm going to be laughing in your autistic troll faces. I'm going to be laughing right in your goddamn faces, you piece of crap. Making money is what I do. Do you understand that? Making money is what I do. I'm a capitalist. And I deserve the respect accorded that goddamn title. You son of a bitch. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. That goddamn microphone, for Christ's sake. I'm just going to take a couple. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. 42 bag holders coin. All right, that's it. You. Shut up! Don't be making trolls or jokes about my investments, asshole. Don't be making trolls or any goddamn jokes about my investment. That's it. No more. No more damn shout-outs after that crap. No more damn shout-outs after that crap. 42 coin is one of the greatest investments out there in cryptocurrency. the goddamn words, and you stupid trolls will be eating crow. You will be eating crow when goddamn 42 coin is $1 million a goddamn coin. You piece of crap. Jesus Christ, I'm sweating. I'm sweating over here, for Christ's sake. You people are pissing me off. Give me the freaking mic. The goddamn mic. I've had enough. All right, I've had enough. Shut up, all you people on Twitter. You can go shove it up your ass. I'm not giving you any more goddamn gab shout-outs, you piece of crap. How dare you? How dare you treat me like this on a goddamn Baller Friday, man? You've already screwed up Christmas Eve. You already screwed up New Year's Eve. I'm done, man. I'm so done with you freaking people, for Christ's sake. You're lucky I'm even continuing to do a broadcast, and I don't decide to just take another hiatus, for Christ's sake, man. Give me my drink. Oh, my God. Shut up on Gab. All of you on Gab, just shut up. Why don't you just leave me alone? Just leave me alone. Just let me have a decent Baller Friday, for Christ's sake, man. Look, I'm not even going to acknowledge you people on Gab anymore, man. I'm not even acknowledging you. I mean, do you understand? This show is serious goddamn business, for Christ's sake. Do you understand? I mean, I've got production notes. Yeah, I've got production notes that I handwrite myself. And I'll be damned if I'm going to let you stupid troll terrorists and cyber vermin screw up my show anymore, all right? I got to take some deep breaths, for Christ's sake, man. These people are pissing me off. The sun is warm. The grass is green. All right, come on, calm down. Calm down, Ghost. The sun is warm. The grass is green. The sun is warm. The grass is green. And what the hell is that stupid panda doing there? I can't relax with you troll terrorists and cyber vermin screwing with my show. I can't relax. I can't calm down. Good God. A goddamn internet radio show shouldn't be this frustrating. It shouldn't be this frustrating. Give me the mic. I mean, doing a goddamn internet show shouldn't be this fucking frustrating. Excuse my French. Good God. This is a Baller Friday, man. This is a Baller Friday. Give me my beer, man. I'm pissed off, man. I want to be honest with you. I want to end the show right now, man. I'm not even kidding around. I want to end the goddamn show because of you stupid pricks. You know what I'm going to do? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk about Trump. All right, I'm going to talk about President Trump. That always puts me in a better mood after going through this whole goddamn rigmarole with you pricks. Let's talk about Donald Trump, all right? Screw these goddamn internet troll terrorists and cyber vermin out here, all right? I'm going to talk about my president, Donald Trump. Now, for you folks that are unaware, you have the backstabber of backstabbers, Stephen Bannon, who basically backstabbed the president going back to his tenure in the White House. I mean, it's proof based upon this book that has been released. And, of course, Steve Bannon was going to backstab the president because he was going to be like a Bernie Sanders and write a book now. Write a book now. And, folks, it's proof that Steve Bannon was always a snake in the grass, even going back to when he was a part of the campaign. I mean, the book solidifies this. And not to mention, have you seen the guy who wrote this book, Michael Wolff? This guy literally looks like a black albino Capote. And if you don't know who Capote is, why don't you do a comparison between Capote, the real Capote, and this guy, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. This guy looks like a sick, bad science experiment. And yet this guy is a writer and had access to Stephen Bannon and was going to write Stephen Bannon's book. And not to mention, folks, this guy, Michael Wolff, he's backpedaling on a lot of these book quotes that he is putting into this book, trying to defame and slander and libel my President Trump. And he came out to say today, and I don't know if you heard his legalese language, but he is definitely trying to allude to the fact that maybe some of these statements weren't verbatim, but he took liberty to continue the story that he was trying to tell in this book. And you know something? I mean, there are so many lies in this book. I mean, the first lie that comes out is that, oh, Donald Trump, his mental capacity, we don't know. He couldn't even recognize or name John Boehner. Oh, my God. Folks, he played golf with John Boehner. He met John Boehner many times, for Christ's sake. All right? That's just one of many different instances where people were supposedly quoted by Mike Wolff, which have come out and suggested that they were quoted indirectly or completely misquoted. So it all comes down to this. Why did Steve Bannon do this? And it's not something that he just dreamt up here recently within the past 2 to 3 months. I mean, based on the book and based on the documented evidence, Steve Bannon was always against Donald Trump, even when he was for Donald Trump. What does Steve Bannon got to prove with this? Now, there are many speculations. I alluded to the fact that Wednesday maybe he was compromised, but I don't think so. I think with Steve Bannon, you have such an egomaniac that this guy took offense to the fact that he couldn't assert his radical agenda utilizing Trump as a conduit. I mean, lest we forget, this guy who's supposed to be anti-media, right? Sloppy Steve, sloppy Steve Bannon is supposed to be anti-media, and yet this guy spends more time with the media than anybody else. I mean, it was real funny that once Bannon left the White House, all those inside leaks stopped coming out. I mean, Bannon, folks, was obviously an enemy of the president going back possibly to the campaign. Because according to reports, Wolff had access to the campaign, had access to certain levels of the White House where Bannon had access to, etc. And this proves that Steve Bannon was always against Donald Trump, and if he wasn't, he was doing one of two things. Either he was conspiring against Donald Trump to bring him down, or he was utilizing Mike Wolff as an insurance policy just in case he was exited out of the White House because of his overzealous political philosophy. And lest we forget, take a look at the two members that Stephen Bannon is going right after. He's going after Donnie Trump Jr. and he's going after Kushner. And these two people in general would be the buffers to keep away a Stephen Bannon away from the president. So that's why he's taking aim at both Donnie Jr. and Kushner, because he probably blames them too in his egotistical drunkard mind that they were the reason that he couldn't get close to Trump and feed him his radical ideas to assert into policy. I think this all comes down to ego. The size of Stephen Bannon's ego. He can't believe that he could not influence the president to assert his ridiculous radical political philosophies. And because the president is negotiating and basically trying to maneuver around all the enemies that surround him in Washington, D.C., and trying to do whatever it takes to assert the Make America Great Again policy, because once those policies are implemented, the people will embrace them. But as you can see, folks, you've got enemies all around the president that are trying to prevent him from doing so. And who is Stephen Bannon anyway? I mean, let's be honest. Who's Stephen Bannon? Stephen Bannon is not some nationalist, some political valiant hero or anything of that capacity. This guy was a Goldman Sachs guy, all right? Made money at Goldman Sachs, decided to go to Hollywood to try to produce movies, was a failure at producing movies in Hollywood. I mean, this is who this guy is. He's an egomaniac, all right? And it just goes to show you, folks, that loyalty is hard to come by. And sometimes some people that you think are your most loyal comrades, for a lack of a better term, are your biggest enemies. And that's why it was the Italian mob that had this saying, and I live by it to this day. Keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer. Because then you could see your enemy coming. And you won't be caught blindsided like goddamn Donald Trump was with this son of a bitch, drunkard-looking, disheveled, sloppy Stephen Bannon. This is the biggest backstab in political history. So as far as I'm concerned, everybody should spit on Stephen Bannon. And look, I know I alluded to this on Wednesday. I'm going to allude to it again. You would have thought that Stephen Bannon would have learned with the death of Andrew Breitbart. And I talked about this last Wednesday. Andrew Breitbart, folks, was probably one of the most unbelievable advocates of right-wing politics that understood how to utilize the media against itself. I mean, that's why he became so popular. I mean, lest we forget that it was Andrew Breitbart that focused the attention on the misplaced tweet by Anthony Weiner when he accidentally tweeted a picture of his wiener. Well, it was Andrew Breitbart that got the media's attention and had them continuously focus on this to the point where Anthony Weiner had to resign. And you know something, folks? What was funny about Anthony Weiner's his first resignation announcement? Andrew Breitbart, right before Anthony Weiner was to go on stage at some hotel and announce his resignation, Andrew Breitbart just wanders into the goddamn hotel and gathers all the media's attention and say, hey, Mr. Breitbart, and the media tells Breitbart to go on stage, and literally Breitbart turns Anthony Weiner's resignation announcement into his own goddamn press conference. I mean, the guy was brilliant. The problem with Andrew Breitbart, he was fearless. Too fearless for his own good. And as I stated in the broadcast on Wednesday, his last speech that he gave at CPAC, that speech was threatening Barack Obama personally. And I don't know if y'all remember that speech. He said that he was going to vet Obama, that he had tapes that proves that Obama was a radical communist, proof that Barack Obama was somebody that the people of the United States did not know he was. And prior to him releasing any tapes, prior to Andrew Breitbart exposing the true Obama, Breitbart dropped dead out of nowhere. He dropped dead walking the streets at night from a bar. And the only witness to see him drop dead went missing. the doctor who conducted the autopsy on Andrew Breitbart died of a heart attack 2 or 3 days later. Everyone who was affiliated with the Andrew Breitbart death, something bad happened to them or they went missing. Now, what am I trying to allude to of that? You would have thought that Stephen Bannon would have learned from Andrew Breitbart, because lest we forget, Stephen Bannon runs Breitbart News. Where do you think Breitbart News got its name? From Andrew Breitbart. This man, you would have thought, would have remembered Andrew Breitbart and how whoever, probably somebody related to Obama and the deep state or whatever, but somebody made sure that Breitbart was never going to be heard from again, and no one was going to question his death. And I'm thinking to myself, I mean, does not Stephen Bannon remember that? I mean, as I'm stating, right now, I would not be surprised if something happens to Stephen Bannon that resembles Breitbart, man, that he just conveniently drops of a heart attack or, does something. Remember, folks, politics is a dirty game. Politics is a dirty damn game. If you take a look at the body count that has happened since Donald Trump has taken office, there's been a lot of back and forth. I mean, the right and the left have lost people. I mean, lest we forget Roger Ailes of Fox News. I mean, do y'all remember they disgraced him because they said, sexual harassment, and then 2 weeks later, Roger Ailes was dead? I mean, I can go on and on, folks. I'm just saying, politics is not a joke. Politics is serious business. And especially if you are a threat to somebody that's in power of this system. So all I'm saying is Steve Bannon, with this biggest, huge backstab of all time, I think that he realizes that he's a 65-year-old man. He's got liver spots all over his face, and I don't think he cares about what's going on. I don't really think he cares about what's going on. So at this point, he's just letting caution go to the wind, much like John McCain. Your typical baby boomer. Oh, I'm dying. Who cares? I had a great life, and I'm going out with a bang, bitch. I mean, I don't get it. I really don't understand Stephen Bannon's motive. But just judging by the book, by this black-looking, albino, capote-looking son of a bitch, Michael Wolff, who wrote this ridiculous rag of a book, Fire and Fury, which is a bunch of lies and libel and slander, it seems to me that Bannon had always hated Trump and was always waiting to release this to hurt Trump. And I think it's sad. I think it's unbelievably sad. And let me tell you, I hope Stephen Bannon, I hope that we never see him again after this. Because if I were him, I'd be in hiding at this point. Because, I mean, he's literally taken a dirty diarrhea crap on everything he represented for the past couple of years. And now, guess what? We've got the left championing Steve Bannon. Remember when the left hated Steve Bannon? Remember when Rosie O'Donnell wanted to play Steve Bannon on SNL and all this other crap? Now, all of a sudden, Steve Bannon is the left's hero. Stephen Bannon is a liberal hero all of a sudden. And that should just go to show you what kind of despicable, disgusting motivation and loyalty liberals truly have. They're spineless, they're gutless, they're soulless. But now Stephen Bannon is the left-wing hero, for Christ's sake. Do you see how meaningless politics is to these leftists? They can turn on a dime. They don't stand for anything. Most of these leftists, the whole reason why they're leftists is because it gives them some sort of a social pipeline. Or they listen to some talking head on the television and they think that it makes them smarter by regurgitating it to other like minds who will say, oh, yes, I agree, yes. Give me a damn break. I mean, it makes me sick. I don't understand. I mean, this Stephen Bannon backstab is horrible, man. I mean, it's just the underscoring of modern day baby boomer generation. Because the baby boomers, folks, they have no loyalty to nobody. They don't even have loyalty to their own children. I mean, I keep telling you, folks, the baby boomers had a plethora of different economic opportunities. You know, they could go to college and pay college, a garbage apartment, and some shitter car with a part-time job back then. I mean, they had longevity. They had job security. They had retirements. They had all these perks. Folks, that's why baby boomers have 80% of America's wealth. And what did they do to their children? They sold them out. They made them dumb. They made them ignorant. They gave them video games. They gave them anime. They gave them all these distractions so that, what? The millennials and their children could just be captives within the homes of these baby boomers. That's why you have all these millennials on the couches of mom and dad. And why does mom and dad want you to be subjugated to their home? Because, folks, the baby boomers, you know what they did to their parents? They threw their parents in a home and left them to die. And that's what most of the baby boomers did. Because nowadays, if you take a look at old folks' homes, they got their own bar, they got their own bocce ball, their own swimming pool. It's like a senior luxury environment. That's not how it was back when the baby boomers' parents were old and decrepit. They threw them into the home and allowed them to die. And you see, they remember that. All right? I mean, they remember that. That's in the back of their mind. And guess what? That's why they have you millennials. That's why they have you Generation Xers. That's why they have all you there at their home, under their roof, because one day you're going to be changing the bedpan of old mom and dad. You're going to be giving mom and dad a bath when they're senile and drooling and taking shits on themselves and all this other crap. And why? Because they have spent a lifetime guilt-tripping you into believing that this is what you're supposed to do because they took care of you. Huh? They took care of you. Give me a freaking break. Anyway, we are now in the third and final hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost, and once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Before we get started, I'd like to ask everybody, please, spread it around like wildfire, and let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house, and we are live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on the official website of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, and it is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. And, of course, if you have not done so, follow me on Gab, folks. All right? You're losing money if you're not following me on Gab. I'm just saying. And you can follow me under the name Politics Ghost. All right? All one word, no underscores. Politics Ghost is the name to follow, all right? Now that we got all that out of the way, let's go ahead and move on to another subject matter because we're running out of time here. Let's talk about Robert Mueller's special counsel. Once again, Mueller's political weapon of a special counsel is said to be pursuing obstruction charges against the President of the United States. Now, how in the hell does Mueller still have any kind of authority to press charges on anyone when his special counsel and the people he chose for it were politically partisan to the point in which they were reconstituting law for Hillary Clinton during her email scandal? I mean, making sure that she won't go to jail. I mean, this is unbelievable, folks. I mean, there should be no reason why or no right for Robert Mueller to be putting anything on anybody at this point. This is a compromised political partisan piece of trash, all right? His special counsel is a political weapon for the Democrats, and that's why you see all these Democrats out here so vocal about Russia, Trump, let's impeach Trump, Russia, Trump. because they know they're complicit in this crap. And that's why you've got the House Judiciary Committee trying to subpoena all kinds of documents, trying to get testimony out of the FBI and the DOJ, and the DOJ and the FBI are refusing to comply with the goddamn House Judiciary Committee. And the House Judiciary Committee has oversight over the DOJ, over the FBI, and these people aren't complying with the House Judiciary Committee. How does Mueller still have authority? I mean, he had Robert Strzok, this guy who was a part of the Hillary email situation, who redid the James Comey speech to eliminate gross negligence as it pertains to Hillary Clinton and her email scandal to careless and unsophisticated, which is not prosecutable. I mean, how more blatant can you get, folks? Bill Orr, the Deputy Attorney General, whose wife worked for goddamn Fusion GPS, which produced the Russian dossier. I mean, give me a break. Give me a break, folks. And on top of that, folks, the House Judiciary Committee, the Senate Intelligence Committee, all these politicians want to file charges on this British spy that supposedly comprised this Russian dossier, Christopher Steele, who was a supposed spokesperson for Fusion GPS. They want to file charges on this son of a bitch, and I don't blame them. Let's put this Christopher Steele under the microscope and let's see how far this rabbit hole goes, for Christ's sake, man. This Fusion GPS Russian dossier was the biggest farce of all time. And what we want to know, what the House Judiciary Committee wants to know, what the Senate Intelligence Committee wants to know, is whether or not this Russian dossier, first and foremost, was paid for by the FBI. Because it is documented that Christopher Steele, the guy who produced the Russian dossier, was an informant for the FBI. And if Christopher Steele was an informant to the FBI, that means he got paid. He got paid by the FBI. So if the FBI paid Christopher Steele, then that means that the FBI helped pay for the Russian dossier, which this whole goddamn conspiracy gets deeper and deeper, and that's why you have the Department of Justice and the FBI refusing to comply with document subpoenas and testimony for the House Judiciary Committee and the Senate Intelligence Committee. And what sucks is that you've got a mainstream media not covering this. They're not covering the corruption that's happening with Robert Mueller's special counsel. This special counsel should be disbanded. It's a political weapon for the Democrats. You can't get any more obvious than this crap. Robert Mueller should have no authority to prosecute anybody at this point. And I'm sick of the fact that nobody's talking about this. And that's why I am telling each and every one of you that are listening to the sound of my voice, it is our duty to continue to perpetuate the truth. The truth! The truth that Robert Mueller's special counsel is a political weapon. Robert Strzok, Bill Orr's wife, Rosenstein, I could go on and on, man. Christopher Steele. And what the House Judiciary Committee wants to know and what the Senate Intelligence Committee wants to know is whether or not only did the FBI potentially pay for this dossier, but was this Russian dossier the substance that not only aided in gaining the FISA warrant so that the government could spy on Trump and his associates, but folks, it's come out today, according to reports, that this Russian dossier could have been the substance to justify Robert Mueller's special investigation. You understand? I'm not even kidding around. This is what's coming out today, that the damn Trump Russian dossier was the basis for Robert Mueller's special counsel. So, give me a break, man. All right, we all know that the Russian dossier was fake. We know that Hillary Clinton admitted that she paid for the Russian dossier. I don't know how that's not collusion. Can somebody explain that to me? I mean, Hillary Clinton came out and admitted that she and the Democratic Party paid $12.5 million for this ridiculous Russian dossier. How is that not Russian collusion, Mueller? How is that not Russian collusion, Mueller? Is it because you and your special counsel and all the agents and the lawyers on there are in the tank for Hillary? You corrupt pieces of criminal crap! And by the way, where's Jeff Sessions in all this crap? Huh? Where the hell is Jeff Sessions in all this crap? He's sitting on his thumb, and you know what Jeff Sessions wants to do now, folks? He wants to go after legal marijuana. Oh, there we go, huh? Because that's what's affecting America right now, right? That's what's corrupting Washington, D.C. right now, right? Huh? That's what's corrupting the FBI and the DOJ marijuana, huh? Give me a break. Jeff Sessions should be ashamed of himself. I mean, give me a break. He is a pussy-whipped attorney general. I mean, give me a break. We've got corruption in our government that needs to be cut out like a cancer, and this guy is going after legal weed. Oh, my God, what a piece of trash. I mean, Jeff Sessions, either you start prosecuting these people or get the hell out of the Department of Justice, because it's apparent that you have no control of that department. It's apparent that you have no respect with anybody in that department. Do your damn job, Jeff Sessions. Do you hear me? Do your damn job. But you know what Jeff Sessions is doing now? Oh, okay. He's going to do some political theater so it can look like he's doing something, right? Oh, yeah, here it comes. DOJ to review Clinton email server use. Oh, that's great. That's great. That's going to accomplish a lot. That's going to accomplish a lot. This is political theater. This is nothing more than political theater. And then what? At the same time the DOJ is reviewing Clinton's email server use, supposedly the FBI is investigating the Clinton Foundation for pay-to-play. Huh? How many people really believe this crap? This is pure political theater, man. All right? And the reason why the DOJ is justifying a review of the Clinton email server use is because what the DOJ found on Anthony Weiner's laptop. Because according to reports, they found classified information on Anthony Weiner's laptop that supposedly came from that goddamn server that was kept in a bathroom that Hillary Clinton supposedly didn't send classified material on, which is a bunch of crap. Even James Comey admitted that she transferred classified information and she didn't do 1 day in jail. Give me a freaking break. I'm not going to get too much into this garbage, but I'm telling you, the Department of Justice reviewing the Clinton email server use, political theater, all right? FBI investigating Clinton Foundation for pay-to-play, pure political theater, all right? Don't believe this garbage. All right, Jeff Sessions, either you start arresting the people that are crooked within your realm of influence or get the hell off of the Department of Justice top cop position. All right? You are obviously a ballless prick. You've got complete corruption, criminal corruption within the Department of Justice and FBI, and instead, what are you doing? You're going after pot. You're going after legalized pot. What sense does that make, you stupid hick? What sense does that make, Sessions, you stupid moron? You've got corruption in the DOJ and the FBI that's jeopardizing the very institutions of our government, and your ass is going after pot. Give me a break. Either start producing arrests on those corrupt within your realm of influence, Jeff Sessions, or get the hell out of here. You understand? Get the hell out of here. Jesus Christ. Give me my drink, for Christ's sake. Jeez, I need more beer, for Christ's sake. More beer! Some freaking more beer, for Christ's sake, man. After talking about all that corrupt crap. I mean, are these people too big to jail, folks? I know I keep asking that, but are these people too big to jail? Give me a freaking break. Let me open this beer here. Jesus Christ, man. Corrupt pieces of garbage in the Department of Justice and FBI, man. I mean, doesn't anybody understand that this jeopardizes the very institutions of our government? This jeopardizes the integrity of our judicial system, for Christ's sake. I mean, don't you people understand this? I mean, we've got criminals in the FBI and the Department of Justice, for Christ's sake, man. Wake up! Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on to something else. I want to talk a little bit about North Korea. What did I tell you all about North Korea? While everybody was, oh my God, the president, I mean, he's making light of nuclear war. He's talking about his big button. Oh my God, he's jeopardizing America's national security over Twitter. I mean, give me a freaking break, man. I told you all on Wednesday that everything that Donald Trump is doing is getting into the fat head of Kim Jong-un, for Christ's sake, man. Calling him the Rocket Man, his little button, all that crap. I mean, did you all see him in his New Year's address to the people? He looked like a completely different idiot. I mean, did you all see him? He addressed his people on New Year's, and this guy was wearing a new suit. He looked like he got a facelift. You know what I'm saying? He was wearing some freaking glasses, for Christ's sake. I mean, this guy had a complete makeover. Why? Because Trump is getting into the head of this stupid despot, this ridiculous dictator, this lunatic, Kim Jong-un, baby. He's getting into his head. Getting into his head to the point where today, folks, it came out that North Korea wants to start talking to South Korea on a bilateral talking basis. I mean, folks, you know what that means? That means that all the banter that Donald Trump was throwing towards Kim Jong-un actually produced more results than all the diplomacy that we've been conducting with this goddamn country for the past 30 years. For the past 30 years. We've been pussy pampering North Korea for the past 30 years, and it's done nothing. It's done nothing. Now, you've got North Korea saying, fuck you, America. We're going to talk to South Korea by ourselves. Yeah, look at that now, huh? All you left-wing media idiots, all you liberals that were garbage-talking my president, talking about, why does he have to talk about his big button? Can somebody explain that? Why does he have to talk about his big button? Does he like big buttons and he cannot lie? I mean, give me a break. Do you understand? You're dealing with a lunatic dictator, all right? And anybody who has a dictatorship like the kind Kim Jong-un has, he's going to have a goddamn ego the size of a cathedral. And when you make somebody like that look stupid on a world stage, you're going to have this type of reaction that you're going to get from Kim. So that's why I'm saying everybody who was critical of the president and his tactics on how he was basically approaching the North Korean situation, it has produced more results than 30 years of diplomacy. And let me tell you something. Are you going to hear anything about that on the mainstream media? Are you going to hear any kind of congratulations? Are you going to hear anything? No! I mean, you all heard that Pew poll. 5% of the media, ever since Donald Trump has elected president, 5% of the media has been favorable towards Donald Trump's presidency. 5%. 95% of the media coverage has been negative towards Donald Trump. I mean, give me a break, man. I mean, can you get any more partisan than this crap, man? I mean, it's Trump against the world. It's Trump against the world, for Christ's sake. And by the way, did you all hear that within the latest North Korean ballistic missile tests, that North Korea actually launched one of these ballistic missiles and it landed on its own cities? Can you believe this crap? It landed in their own. Give me a break! You can't make this crap up. You can't make it up. And what? We're supposed to be scared that Kim Jong-un is going to lob one of his missiles over the Pacific Ocean to land in America? I mean, give me a break. He doesn't even understand how to properly traject his missiles to not hit his own cities, for Christ's sake, man. Good God. Anyway, let's move on. We're running out of time here. Let's talk a little bit about Pakistan, folks. Now, I did announce on Wednesday that the president was going to cut the foreign aid from Pakistan and Palestine. Well, Pakistan came out and tried to defend its anti-terrorism record after the United States cut its foreign aid. I mean, what anti-terrorism record? I mean, didn't we have to go and kill Osama bin Laden within the borders of Pakistan? And wasn't this compound that Osama bin Laden was staying in right near military bases or some kind of crap of Pakistan? I mean, what is Pakistan talking about? Anti-terrorism record. You were housing bin Laden. You were housing bin Laden, for Christ's sake. Anti-terrorism record. I mean, lest we forget, folks, that the Taliban... All right, the Taliban came from Pakistan. They were educated in all this fundamentalist cleric garbage at madrasas in Pakistan. And Pakistan has the gall to stand up and try to defend its anti-terrorism record after we cut their foreign aid to their ungrateful asses? I mean, give me a break. And you know what Pakistan is saying? Pakistan is not only trying to defend its anti-terrorism record, but it's saying that America has betrayed Pakistan. America betrayed Pakistan because we're not giving them free money anymore. I mean, can you believe the gall of this crap? That's why I'm saying foreign aid doesn't do anything. Foreign aid doesn't do anything. All it does is it makes countries complacent, because they know that they're going to get a large sum of revenue from the United States, and it doesn't allow them the necessity to be their own country and to create their own economies. And I'm saying we should cut more foreign aid to these pieces of crap, man. None of these people that we give foreign aid to give a crap about the United States. As a matter of fact, you'll find the complete opposite. The places that we send the most foreign aid to hate America. They hate America. And Pakistan is trying to say that it's a betrayal. It's a betrayal, and they're trying to defend their anti-terrorism record. Are you kidding? Give me a break. They were housing bin Laden, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, you can't make this crap up. Good God. And by the way, folks, now that Pakistan is denouncing the United States, and since the United States has cut off the foreign aid to Pakistan, guess who's coming around and trying to build a base off the shores of Pakistan? None other than China. That's right, folks. China is trying to flex nuts and trying to utilize this little spat that the United States is having with Pakistan. And as a result, China is now building a naval base off of the coast of Pakistan. And, I mean, what's really funny is that why is China doing this? I thought they denounced Pakistan back at the BRICS summit when they were hugging and kissing with the Indians, for Christ's sake, when they bowed down to the Indians. Y'all remember that? I'll tell you why, folks, because the Indians, even though they were trying to play nice with the Chinese at the BRICS summit, they're still spying on the Chinese. They're still tempting the Chinese. They're still poking at the Chinese. And remember, they were on a war footing prior to the BRICS summit. They were on a war footing over the disputed region of Bhutan. And then after the BRICS summit, China denounced Pakistan as a harbor of terrorism and decided to hug and kiss India as a new ally or some crap. I have no idea. But it's obvious it's not working out for them. They recently, China that is, shot down an Indian spy plane off of its border. So I think China realizes that, India isn't as favorable of an ally as it anticipated. And that's why, now that Pakistan has this rift with America, China wants to build a naval base off its coasts. Unfreaking believable, man. Unreal. Anyway, we've got a little amount of time left, so I'm going to try to get through these last subjects. Folks, ISIS declares war on Palestine's Hamas. And once again, I alluded to this at the beginning of the show, folks. If you don't know at this point that ISIS is a CIA operation and that they were the ones that funded, trained, and armed ISIS, then I don't know what world you're living in. All right? I mean, if you don't believe me, why don't you take a look at the weapons drops that the United States military would drop in the middle of ISIS territory and would rearm ISIS at will. Okay? Now, with that being said, when Trump took office, what was his first objective? He wanted to destroy ISIS. And by destroying ISIS, they're destroying an operation by the CIA, believe it or not, okay? Well, now that ISIS is fleeing Syria, Iraq, and all those other regions, they're now going into Africa. They're going into other regions that they could potentially have influence in. And I find it funny that ISIS is putting out a video beheading somebody claiming to be a Hamas soldier. And according to this ISIS video, this is ISIS out of Egypt, which is very interesting because lest we forget, folks, that it was Barack Obama that aided the removal of Mubarak. Y'all remember that? The Tahrir Square, the Egyptian Revolution. Y'all remember that? And when Mubarak was removed from power, who was he replaced by? He was replaced by Mohammed Morsi. Mohammed Morsi was elected president, and most of the Muslim Brotherhood were elected into parliament. Now, the only reason that the Muslim Brotherhood and Mohammed Morsi are no longer in power was because the military took power away from the Muslim Brotherhood because a lot of reasons I don't want to describe, but obviously they don't want to be under Sharia law, etc. And as a result, under General Sisi, which is now President Sisi, they overthrew the Muslim Brotherhood government. They removed all the Muslim Brotherhoods from parliament. They removed Mohammed Morsi. And as a result, they attempted to eliminate the Muslim Brotherhood influence within Egypt. And just a history lesson, the Muslim Brotherhood created the concept of Islamic terrorism. The Muslim Brotherhood goes back to 1820, 1818. I mean, all the way back then in Egypt. I mean, they're the ones that created this whole concept of Islamic fundamentalism and that sort of thing. Look it up. And I find it funny that, lest we forget that Obama, I mean, he gave United States tax dollars to Mohammed Morsi and the new Muslim Brotherhood government. Do y'all remember that? I mean, he considered Mohammed Morsi and the Muslim Brotherhood government an ally once Mubarak was taken out of power. So I don't think it's a coincidence, folks, that ISIS out of Egypt, all right, is declaring war on Hamas. Now, why are they declaring war on Hamas? Hamas is the organization that protects the Palestinians through terroristic practices. All right? I mean, Hamas is the one that, approaches Israel with suicide bombers. I mean, Hamas is the group that sends rockets into Jerusalem and Tel Aviv. I mean, this is who Hamas is. why in the hell is ISIS declaring war on Hamas? Well, according to ISIS, they are pissed off with the fact that Hamas is not doing anything, quote unquote, even though there's terrorism all throughout that region every goddamn day. But ISIS is claiming that they're not doing enough to stop the Israeli occupation. And moreover, they're not doing enough in opposition of the United States recognizing Jerusalem as Israel's capital. And folks, if you want my opinion, I've seen the beheading of this individual who is a Hamas soldier. It looks just like the staged Jihadi John videos. Y'all remember that? I mean, everybody, if y'all haven't seen it, well, I don't advise you to see it because it's a beheading video, but it looks all staged. It looks like a bad production. I mean, it looks completely fake, all right? I mean, and those everyone who's analyzed the ISIS videos have found anomalies that lead one to believe that it was a pure fictitious production. And that's exactly what this looks like as well. Now, why would they do that? To try to infuriate folks within the region to produce them to have action. And now they're declaring war on Hamas? I mean, that's unbelievable, folks. You know that this is another CIA operation, in my opinion. Why would ISIS be beheading a Hamas soldier? And moreover, why is it that the Middle East always utilizes the Palestinian-Israeli situation, and yet none of these Arab states have done nothing to aid the progress or aid the development or aid the statehood of Palestine in general? Huh? I mean, every one of the terrorists, every one of these Middle Eastern nation states, they always point to the Palestinian-Israeli conflict, and yet they do nothing for it. They do nothing to help it. They do nothing. Nothing. It's a bunch of virtue signaling as far as I'm concerned. All right. Anyway, look, we're already running out of time here. Let me talk about the Iranian Revolution, folks. I am glad that we are starting to see remnants of the 2009 Iranian Revolution come to flourishment today. That revolution in 2009 did not die. As you can see, there is still the revolution fervor that wants to take down this fundamentalist Islamic garbage that dominates Iran. And what Iran is doing to counteract the protests is they're trying to stage pro-government rallies all over Iran and showing those images all over the world to show that Iran is in solidarity with their Ayatollah and their stupid Islamic fundamentalist nation state. But folks, I can tell you with certainty that I aided the 2009 revolution through the voice chat community of Pal Talk. Now, Pal Talk at the time, folks, in 2009, had a whole bunch of Iranians. As a matter of fact, the majority population that chatted in that voice chat was Iranians. And I was always a politics talker. I always talked politics, Chad, and one thing led to another. And these Iranians were saying that they were headed to stage a revolution. They wanted to stage a protest. And I don't want to tell you in what capacity I aided that Iranian 2009 protest, but what these people actually believed, what these Iranian protesters in 2009 believed, is that they were willing to die out there. They knew that they would potentially die because they are not an armed country, but they thought that once the world saw bloodshed, and once the world saw the Ayatollah and the Iranian authorities clamp down and kill the opposition, that someone was going to come to the aid of their plight. But no one did anything. As you can see, Obama didn't do a goddamn thing. And folks, you can look back in the archive. Look back in that archive in what is it, April 2010, maybe February 2010. Once the Iranian Revolution was quashed, I said, and I quote, "One day we'll be doing nuclear deals with Iran." And by God, that's exactly what happened under this treasonous asshole ex-president who should be in jail for treason, Obama. So I hope that the Iranians continue to fight, and I hope that our president now, Donald Trump, does something, even in a clandestine capacity, to aid this revolution, to completely eliminate the Ayatollah and the Islamic Revolution as a bad memory of history. Anyway, last but not least, folks, Turkey's Erdogan is going to potentially get a challenger for president. And as I've stated, it's a woman by the name of Meral Akşener. Believe me, I don't know how to pronounce these Turkish names, but Meral Akşener, she's a 61-year-old woman, center-right in Turkish politics, which pretty much puts her in the same line as Erdogan. She was the leader in the Say No referendum, which ended up giving Erdogan a bunch of powers, which she almost won. She seems to have the same type of political persuasion as Erdogan. The only difference is that Erdogan is a little bit more fundamentalist in his religious component in conjunction with his political outlook. You know, he believes in a more incorporated Islamic feel to his politics. And that's the little bit of the opposite of Meral Akşener. I mean, she's bringing up a lot of good points that Turkey, there's no economic opportunity anymore. The whole reason why Meral Akşener was able to be a politician and an influence within Turkish government was because she had opportunities back 40 years ago, she says, that are no longer around for Turkish youth today. And I think that we need to keep our eye on Turkey because according to Akşener, she believes that Erdogan will call an early election this July 15th. Now, if he does call for an early election this July 15th, and Meral Akşener is still around, because, you know, Turkish politics is very, very deadly as of late, I can't wait to see if Erdogan will get unelected or whether or not he has Islamicized Turkey into believing that his variant of Islamization of democratic politics is what everybody has accepted as the population of Turkey thus far. So once again, keep an eye out for Turkey because there may be some goddamn political sparks flying, to say the least. All right. Anyway, folks, that's it for the news. Let's go ahead and get to everybody's favorite part of the broadcast. And I'm talking about Radio Graffiti. That's right, folks, Radio Graffiti, the part of the broadcast where the spectators become a part of the spectacle. All you've got to do is give me a call right now at 516-453-9903. And when I call on your area code, you got exactly 3 to 4 seconds to say whatever it is that's on your mind. I mean, that's why we call this Radio Graffiti, baby. And by the way, I don't want to hear any of these butt darts, Helen Keller deaf mute kind of garbage in these goddamn Radio Graffiti calls, man. They've been I'm telling you, some of these Radio Graffiti calls have really sucking the chrome off of a 57 Chevy bumper, to say the least, all right? So, anyway, with that being said here, hey, engineer, do we got any Radio Graffiti calls to be had here? All right. Well, let's go ahead and take some Radio Graffiti calls right now. How about Anonymous, Radio Graffiti?
I could sleep for more than 2 hours, rolling in Ken showers, laughing at the trolls' wit. Albin's dentures will be clacking and Templeton will be laughing at Miss Ghostler's tits. Oh, I could tell you why Ghostler loves to say knee guards. It's because he's a racist retard. And then he'll shit and curse some more. He is more than just a nothing. His wig all full of cotton, his chest all full of pain.
I mean, you know what? Shut up, you stupid nerd. How long did it take you to come up with that crap? Good God, man. And to the Wizard of Oz's Scarecrow? Seriously? Give me a freaking break. Who else do we have here? Anonymous, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost. It's Twitty here. I just wanted to give you a call tonight to say Happy Baller Friday. Tonight is also my 100th call to the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. I know we've had our ups and downs, but I've made a video for you that I think you're going to love. Go and check your Gap notifications and let me know what you think.
Oh, no. And what? Tweely's called 100 times? I mean, this trans testicle is actually counting how many times? Oh, God. What the hell am I supposed to check out here, Tweely? What the hell am I supposed to check? What is this crap? What is this crap? I'm afraid to even click on it. It looks like some anime garbage. But I'll go along with this stupid failed troll best trans testicle, whatever. I'll go along. What the hell is this crap? Let's turn it on. Turn it on, engineer. Good God, what is this garbage? What? True Capitalist Radio, the enemy? What? Are you kidding me?
As Daddy said, it's hard to resist the scent of a real man. It's not a want, it's a hint. Yeah, isn't it great? He's always too busy to spend time with me now that he has this in his circle.
Oh, my God.
So I created a body pillow for Daddy to calm around.
Oh, no, you know what? Get this anime sick freaking crap. Get that crap out of here. You're sick. Sick ass crap. Goddamn bitch horse. You made an enemy of goddamn True Capitalist Radio, you sick prick. Good God, man. A freaking enemy of the show. Screw you. Screw you. Screw you. Jesus Christ, that's not freaking funny, man. That's not freaking funny. Stupid piece of crap. Give me the mic. Give me the damn mic. That's not goddamn funny, man. Freaking enemy pricks, man. Take about 10 steps away from my freaking butt crack with that crap. Jesus Christ, man. Hey, this is it. This is it, huh? Anyway, who else do we have here, for Christ's sake, for Radio Graffiti? 336 Radio Graffiti.
Okay. Dude, go! Next. What's weird about Go? Where do I even begin? He's some sort of hybrid abomination. I don't even understand how he functions. He consumes so much energy that he has to constantly feed. And he spends so much time expelling that he has a whole room dedicated to it.
What the hell was that? I couldn't even understand that with the fruity-ass chipmunk voice that those stupid voices were sporting, man. Good God. 305, Radio Graffiti. I don't know what the hell's going on.
I am here.
Oh, shit. Oh, Christ.
Erasmus the Wizard has come for your soul.
I'm telling you this right now. I'm not taking it out alive.
The wheel spins. Fire! Yes!
Oh, Christ, no!
Fire! that was fun. Off I go.
Erasmus, no!
You know, what the hell was that, man? I don't even understand that, man. What the hell was that, man? Jesus Christ. 352 Radio Graffiti.
Hello, my name is Sirius Samsung. I would like to accept the filter award because, well, at least I tried, right? I would like to thank the troll terrorists and cyber vermin for inspiration for my splices. But most importantly, I'd like to thank the one that keeps us trolls alive, our favorite host, the man they call the engineer. And now, our tribute song.
Black man in a white man's town, he's got trouble. Get in his way, he's gonna cut you down, take it over. You can ride, he can shoot, don't take nothing from nobody. Oh, he's black, bad, scared of nothing. Yeah, he's so bad, they call him boss. He's a boss, called nigga. He's so bad, they call him boss. He's a boss, called nigga.
You know what, man? You son of a... God damn it, you're never going to let me live that down, are you, huh? You idiots are never going to let me... God damn it, man! Enough of that crap! Enough! That was a long time ago! Give me the freaking mic. Man, that was a long damn time ago, you son of a bitch. And you know what, engineer? Ever since you played that song, look at what you started, man. Look at what you started! Shut up! Son of a bitch, man. You know, what a horrible Baller Friday this is turning out to be. I'll tell you that right goddamn now. What a horrible goddamn Baller Friday. 256 Radio Graffiti. We got Tyron and seriously Samsung. Radio Graffiti.
I am Knorven Knudsen for Swedish Television 1, and tonight we are going to examine the American craze of hidden camera commercials, particularly what doesn't make it to your home television set.
Watch this unused camera take.
Sir, you do realize that you're not eating pizza tots, but you're eating gator tots at Pizza Hut.
What did you just say to me?
You're eating gator tots at Pizza Hut.
What? What? I ate gator tots at Pizza Hut? You son of a bitch!
And now live from Shreveport, Louisiana, via international satellite hookup, the victim of that hidden camera commercial. How do you feel about your experience on hidden camera?
You know what, assholes? You know what? This is a real fucked-up show, and it's all because of you pricks.
Thank you. And thank you from Swedish Television. Good night.
You stupid splicing nerd. Son of a bitch. Shut up. Freaking gator tots. I got your goddamn gator tots, you sick prick. Jesus Christ, man. Gator tots at Pizza Hut. Shut up. Give me the mic. Son of a bitch. I know what you mean by that, and you're freaking sick. Damn it. Anonymous Radio Graffiti. We got J-Man Radio Graffiti. I'm bald. I got dentures.
And I have a hover round.
There. I know a place where you'll fit in. The Aluminum Vault Retirement Home, where things that turn to dust turn into sparkle. And aluminum bulk, you can bathe in our unfiltered water, surf the internet with our complimentary Wi-Fi, and you might even come across our neighborly prostitutes.
My wife?
And your best friends will love it here, too. Let's open the other door.
Oh, hello, Ghost. I didn't know you'd come by.
You son of a...
And if any of our seniors get a tiny bit upset, we have the finest meds to help them feel better. Is that right?
Yeah, spaghetti! Yay!
Bring your baby boomers to us at Aluminium Falls, located 2 blocks away from where the snakes double dip bar.
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
Goddamn African booty scratcher! You son of a bitch! I thought you were gone! Goddamn African booty scratcher, piece of crap! I freaking hate that guy! I thought we got rid of that guy, man! I thought he was gone! I thought he was gone, for Christ's sake! Goddamn African booty scratcher, piece of crap! Give me the mic. I thought we got rid of that guy, man. I thought we got rid of that guy. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. It never ends, isn't it? Huh? It's never going to end. It's never going to freaking end, man. Jesus Christ, man. 412 Radio Graffiti.
Mike. Zap the fags, race war now, Pence. Mike, you're a fag and get in this bag, Pence. Mike, make America straight again, Pence. Mike, ambassador of the capacitor, Pence. Mike, suck a cock and you get a shock, Pence. Mike, hate the pussy, get the juicy, Pence. Mike, electrocution, that's the solution, Pence. Mike, I'll turn your fruits into vegetables, Pence.
Wait, what the hell is that? You're making fun of Vice President Mike Pence? What the hell's your problem? What the hell's your problem? Why are you making fun of Mike Pray the Gay Away Pence, you freaking freak? Good God. Let's y'all hear this crap, man? 973 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, how are you?
What's up, man?
This is on a more serious note, but the house of Roy Moore's accuser has burnt down. They just mentioned that on the news.
Oh, the house of the Roy Moore accuser burnt down? Well, you know, politics is a rough business, baby, all right? All right, I'm sorry. It's rough business. It's a rough business, all right? 323 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, what's up, Ghost? It's Brooke. I'm a little bit sick, but I wanted to thank you for the $25 in salt from the Ghosties.
Hey, no problem. Hey, as a matter of fact, hold on to that salt. It is a very good long-term investment. As a matter of fact, salt is an unbelievable low buy right now. I just want to say that, all right? Thank you for participating in the internet scavenger hunt. And let me tell you, we are going to have an internet scavenger hunt next Friday, folks. Next Friday, guess what? 10 years of the show, folks. I have been on this broadcast 10 years this Friday. So we'll definitely be having a scavenger hunt, internet scavenger hunt next Friday, so be on the lookout for that. How about 813 Radio Graffiti?
Let me tell you something. 1776 will commence again. 1776 will commence again if you try to take our guns. Do you understand me? Take some super male vitality and take the big boner and my filters.
Jesus Christ, I just freaking said that! Jesus Christ! I just freaking said that crap! Goddamn Insta-splicers! I just freaking said that crap! I just freaking said that! Oh my God, you know, what a screwed up Bowler Friday, man. Straight up, man, what a screwed up Bowler Friday this has turned out to be. Give me the mic. Goddamn mic, man. You know what? Before I take any more goddamn calls, for Christ's sake, I need some goddamn more beer! More beer, for Christ's sake, man. I need some more beer, man. That's not enough. That's not enough, especially the kind of abuse I'm taking tonight on a Baller Friday. I need more beer! More beer, for Christ's sake. Good God, man. And let me tell you, it's you pricks that are causing me to drink, man. It's freaking you! It's freaking you, for Christ's sake, man. Let me open this goddamn beer and get some more goddamn radio goddamn graffiti callers, for Christ's sake, man. It's you idiots that are making me drink, man. It's all your fault. I'm just taking a couple more of these goddamn calls, man. I'm telling you right goddamn now, boy. 858 Radio Graffiti.
I'm a scary robot. That's about the whole block. Sarah in your chest, 'cause I'm a scary robot. If you wanna work well.
Jesus, can you get your Obama phone and shove it up your shit funnel, you cheap bastard? Give me a freaking break, man. I mean, why are these Obama phones still working, man? Turn them off! Shut them off! 901 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, I would like to make a quick call to 8 Equal, because he freaking pissed me off. You know what? This 8 Equal pisses me off. What the fuck, dude?
Oh, yay, spaghetti!
I mean, like, killing Tamil.
Yay, spaghetti!
Fuck 8 Equal.
All right, we get it. Calm down there, boy. It's all right. Here's a balloon for you, all right? How about Anonymous Radio Graffiti?
We got 8 Equal Radio fucking Graffiti!
My name is Cleveland Brown.
Oh, that's great. That's great. That was a setup. You load up with the autist and then you go with the pure autism with the Cleveland Brown crap. Yeah, that's great. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, you don't understand. This is going to be the year of the engineer. Just you wait. Engineer, take over the show, man. You're way better than Ghost.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Good God with you people, man. 713 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, what's going on, Ghost? Happy Baller Friday. It's the Pet Mexican, man.
Hey, what's up? It's the Pet Mexican. Happy Baller Friday, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, that was a good first hour, man. I can see you were enjoying it there. And I also wanted to ask, can I get a physical copy of my Ghosty? How would I do that? Will I have to email you or something?
Yeah, you know what? Just private message me. As a matter of fact, if you want a Ghosty, private message me via Gab. And, give me a mailing address, and I will mail you a Ghosty free of charge. If you won or an honorable mention, I'll even do the honorable mention. So that's how you do that, all right? How about 647 Radio Graffiti?
But there's one sound that no one knows. What does the fox say? Turn them off! Turn them off! Turn them off! What the fox say? I can't freak it! I can't freak it! I can't freak it! What the fox say? More beers! More beers! More beers! What the fox say? For Christ's sake! For Christ's sake! For Christ's sake! What the fox say? Look, that's enough. Look, I'm tired of you people making gay goddamn songs out of my voice. The last thing I want is to hear my voice coming out of a goddamn gay club. Do you understand me? I'm not ending on that. This is a goddamn Baller Friday, and I'm not ending on that. I'm not allowing you to ruin it. You son of a bitch. 614 Radio Graffiti.
Do you want to be a pause hole? I'll go in wet or dry. No need to cry. We can fruit up every day. We used to be butt buddies, but now we're not. I wish you'd tell me why. Do you want to be a pothole? Oh, my.
Ah, you sick idiot. I knew you were a freaking pothole. Goddamn tough guy. Freaking sick son of a bitch. Damn it. I'm tired of it. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. These assholes ruined my Baller Friday, man. These people that are listening ruined my Baller Friday, for Christ's sake, man. Give me the mic. Look, I'm going to tell you assholes something, man. I'm not going to forget this episode specifically. Do you understand me? I'm not going to forget this, man. I'm not forgetting it. I'm not forgetting this Baller Friday. I'm telling you idiots will be lucky if I come back here on a goddamn Monday, man. I'm not even kidding around. All right? I just want a decent Baller Friday, man. You guys ruined my freaking Christmas Eve. You ruined my goddamn New Year's Eve. I'm tired, man. I'm tired. Anyway, look, I'm getting out of here. All right? I'm getting the hell out of here, and I'm kicking it with the inner circle, all right? Because the inner circle, they're my friends. They're my family, for Christ's sake. And by the way, I know that a lot of you people out there, I'm talking the good listeners. I'm not talking about these troll terrorists and cyber vermin. I'm talking about the real listeners. I'm talking about the folks that listen to the Crypto Hour. Let me tell you something. You know, if you're doing nothing this weekend, if you're just chilling, all right, and you want to play some online poker, baby. You know what I'm saying? Online poker with other people strictly for Bitcoin. That's right. You want to play poker for Bitcoin? Here, check out my Gab. Look at my Gab. I'll be playing poker on this website throughout the weekend, all right? And I'll be gabbing when I'm going to be on there. There's no banking. There's no personal information, nothing, just Bitcoin, all right? And listen, I don't want you troll terrorists and cyber vermin being on this goddamn Bitcoin poker room causing me some goddamn problems, all right? All right? I mean, even when I'm having leisurely fun playing poker, I'm still making money. And that's what you should be too. So once again, check out my Gab. Look at my Gab, for Christ's sake, man. And as a matter of fact, you know something? Let me go ahead and take a chug of this beer. You know what? Let's do one more round of Gab shout-outs, all right? How about 4th hour Baller Friday Gab shout-outs? Now, what I want everybody to do right now, if you're listening, go ahead and like Play Poker with Bitcoin. That's all I know. Like Play Poker with Bitcoin, and I will give you a Gab shout-out live right here on the broadcast right here and now on the 4th hour of True Capitalist Radio. Hey, engineer, do we have any Gab shout-outs to be had? All right. So without any further ado, let's get into some 4th hour, some post-show Gab shout-outs right now. What's going on to Hambone Capitalist? What's going on to O'Flamo? What's going on to Vetaforum Wars? Robert Jackson. What's going on to Katesh? All right, what's going on to Pie Man? Let's see, who else do we got going on here? Once again, like the post that states Play Poker with Bitcoin, baby. That's as simple as that, all right? Simple as that. Nightmare on 6th Street, asshole. Hey, kid, want to see a dead body. Is that reference to Logan Paul, for Christ's sake? Good God. Dr. Mobius, Chris Hyde in the house. Who else do we have here? We got Samuel Summers in the place, the Kahuna Capitalist, JewTube. Everybody's doing the JewTube. JewTube. Everybody's doing the JewTube. Who else do we have here? Once again, like the post that states Play Poker with Bitcoin, and I will give you a 4th hour Gab shout-out live right here on the broadcast. We got El Don of San Fernando. What's going on, man? Who else do we have here? We got, I'm not going to say that sick-ass name, for Christ's sake. You people, I understand what you're doing, man. Poshole Hold'em Poker. Poshole Hold'em Poker? You son of a... Damn it! Pa's hole hold'em poker, man. Shove it up your ass with that crap. Pa's hole hold'em poker. Give me the mic. Goddamn mic, for Christ's sake, man. Jesus Christ, man. I'm only going to take a couple more of these. We got Fly on the Wall Trading in the house. Jerry Garcia. Who else do we have here? We got Johnny Walker 42 Coin Harvest. Johnny Walker 42 Coin Harvest. Are you just shut up, all right? Just shut up. Kaepernick needs a knee guard. God damn it! Shut up with that crap! Shut up! Shut the hell up with that crap! I'm tired of you all using it! Shut up! Just shut up! Man, you guys are lucky I'm even pulling off a goddamn fourth hour, all right? Gab shout-outs. So give me a break. Give me the mic. Give me a goddamn break. Oh, my God. Who else do we have here, man? Poker cards and rice patties, asshole? Huh? Got a Jew fast. Got a Jew fast. What are y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about? What's going on to Targill? How you doing? We got Rafa Capitalist. We got BN King in the house. Who else do we have here, for Christ's sake, man? I'm telling you, people are really pissing me off tonight. What a horrible Baller Friday this has been. What a horrible Baller Friday. And there's that bitch horse Twilly Atkins, for Christ's sake. Yeah, you stupid enemy-loving broad or tranny or whatever the hell you are. Whatever you is. Anyway, we got Ghost has a gambling problem. I don't have a gambling problem. What are you talking about? I love poker. All right? That's a man's game. It's a game of decisions. All right? The people who make the right decisions win. Those who don't, they lose and they're dead money, just like the investment community. Poker is just like life, folks. All right? I like poker. What's up, Daru85? Somebody named Templeton. Stop freaking naming yourself after my dog, you piece of trash. We got the pet Mexican in the house. The Lake Superior. Gaming is a mental illness out now, LOL. Gaming is a mental illness now, LOL. What does that mean? Does that mean that you're going to get some autism bucks because you have a gaming problem? Is that it, huh? Is that what y'all are advocating for at this point, you piece of trash? Huh? Jesus Christ, man. You got Yay Spaghetti. Jesus Christ, man. We've got, I'm not going to say these sick freaking racist names, man. I'm telling you, people are sick with these racist-ass, sick, twisted, perverted names. All right? Hanging around at Lincoln Park. What the hell does that mean? We got Boat in the house. Who the hell else we got? We C.K. Smith in the place. I'm only going to take a few more of these, and I'm getting the hell out of here. All right? What's up to someone else, whoever the hell that is? Dump 42 coin for 41 coin. Look, shut up! Shut up! Cards plus beer equals bad combo. Look, I don't need no Baptist sermons from you, all right, asshole? All right? And let me tell you something. I will gab here when I'm playing poker, and I'm challenging you all. Bring it on, all right? You think you got some poker game? I will let you know when I am playing on that site. Every time I'm playing on that site, I'm going to let you know. And I'm telling all of you people that think you're such badass sharpies, some badass poker players, I'm telling you, bring it on. Bring it the hell on, you piece of crap. I will whoop your ass. I will whoop your ass at poker, man. I will whoop your ass. Jesus Christ. You know what? I'm done with this garbage, all right? I'm done. You know, you people have ruined this Baller Friday. And look, I told you a while ago, I'm not joking about this crap. I will never forget this particular Baller Friday. You understand? I will never forget this crap. Never. You ruined my Christmas Eve. You ruined my New Year's Eve, for Christ's sake. You all should be lucky that I'm even coming up here broadcasting to you pricks. You people are ungrateful. Look at how you treat me. Look at how you treat the show. You're ungrateful. You all should be a little bit more appreciative, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, I'm shooting pearls to you morons. I'm shooting pearls. And this is the kind of thanks I get. This is the kind of appreciation I get. I mean, I'm serious, man. I mean, I'm freaking jaded, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, I'm depressed. I mean, I deserve more respect. Do you understand that? I deserve more respect. I'm a capitalist. And I deserve the respect according to that title. I mean, good God, man. I'm a melting pot of friendship, for Christ's sake. Don't you understand it? I'm a melting pot of friendship. I'm a nice guy. Good. Damn it. Goddamn piece of crap. I'm tired of this garbage. I'm tired of this. You know, you all will be lucky if I come back on Monday, man. I'm getting the hell. Give me the mic. All the time, effort, energy that I put into this broadcast, for Christ's sake, and this is how you all retrieve me? This is how you repay me? This is how you appreciate me, for Christ's sake? Look at the passion that I put into this goddamn broadcast. Look at the time. Look at the energy. Look at all the pearls I'm shooting at you people. And this is how you repay me? This is how you repay me? Well, screw you.